Hey guys, welcome to Pittsburgh. My name is Anthony. I appreciate you joining me for another one of these sports card investing videos. I'm going to remove that screen for just a moment. As you can see, it's just about 5 o'clock Eastern time. And that means that HGA, Hybrid Grading Approach, is getting ready to open their virtual waiting room. You can't actually submit your cards to 9 p.m., but you can get in the waiting room at 5 p.m. Eastern. So it is 4:59 and some seconds, and I'm here constantly refreshing the screen, as you'll see here, just waiting to get in line because they only take like the first 2,500 or so cards. So there goes my alarm letting me know that it's 5 o'clock on the dot. So they should be refreshing this. I'm sure there's probably thousands of people doing the same thing I am right now, trying to get in the virtual waiting room. So let's hope I get in there, guys. I have a 5-card submission ready to go right here. I'll share those cards with you guys here momentarily. But like I said, I want to see if I can get in to this submission. So it keeps going back and forth, jumping around. Hey, Steven, what up, buddy? Let me give you a wrench, man. I don't know why you don't have one. There you go. Should be blue now. What up, Pirate? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you being in here. TVL, what up, dude? Appreciate you being here as well. Trying to get some cards into HGA. I don't know if you guys heard all the news that's been going on. PSA straight shut down operation for everything outside of Super Express, which is $300 per card. So I don't know about you, but I'm not finna be spending $300 per card. So I was like, hey, I go to SGC a lot anyway for my like non-super high-end stuff. Grunt Dad's in the house. What up, my man? Yeah, I know, man. He says good luck getting in. Yeah, that's what's crazy. It's already 5:01 and I'm still not like technically in yet. Yeah, man, I agree. HGA is awesome. So I'm trying to get in there, for the $35 monthly, level. So I submitted a submission this afternoon, and I'm just waiting, hopefully, to get into their waiting room. But literally, this is what it does: is you are in our waiting room, and it just keeps refreshing. So I've seen a lot of people getting like the high 2000s to where it's like they're not even going to get in unless other people like give up on it. Okay, so it says there's no need to refresh. You'll automatically receive a random queue position when the room opens. Users who arrive later will join the back of the queue. Cool. So I don't know how it figures this out, but it's somehow figuring it out. What's up, Justin? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you being here. Oh, that's awesome, dude. $30 for a PSA 9 Tatis. That's what's up. Yeah, Grunt Dad, man. This is like super hard to get in. I've tried getting in a couple other times, but like I've just been too late on the draw. So I'm hoping that, it'll give me a decent number because each person's allowed 5 cards, and I think they only take like 2,500 or something like that. It might be like 2,750 or Roy Williams is retiring from UNC. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that. Yeah, so anyway, the other company I like to send stuff to besides PSA is normally SGC because I like their black tuxedo slabs. Today, they just came out and announced that they are tripling prices because literally in 36 hours since PSA basically said, look, we're shutting down like every single type of submission outside of, like the major, extra $300 per card submission level. Apparently SGC in 36 hours have just been completely slammed with orders because they're still $10 cheaper than like Beckett's like lowest tier, and they're pretty similar as far as comps. So yeah, man, tripling. They went from, and that's the crazy thing because they were $15 a card, and then just like 2 weeks ago they upped it to $25 a card, and now they went ahead and tripled that as well. So that's what sucks, man. $75 per card to use SGC right now. I don't even see how people can make money on that. Yeah, absolutely, Scott. it's insane just to think the backlog. And honestly, man, like part of me, like I've sent so much stuff to PSA over the last several months. Part of me is like, good, like get the stuff I have done and out to me. You know what I mean? Then, focus on taking new business, because you would think that that would be kind of like the business model anyway. You know what I mean? We're going to take care of the stuff that we've already collected cash on, and then we'll kind of move on from there. So that's what I would kind of hope. But man, it's nuts, dude. Like, just to think, SGC, man, like the market is so reactive to PSA. It's like literally the minute PSA does or says something, it's like a chain reaction. Today I was just getting ready to submit a 124 card GMA order, and they just raised their prices another $2. They actually just doubled their prices. So GMA is now $15 a card, and that's a 100 business day turnaround. So I don't know about y'all, but like, I'm probably not going to send that 124 cards to GMA now, because $15 for like your bargain basement level slabs, like, yeah, homie, don't play that. So I think what I'm going to do is, as soon as I can figure out what the heck's going on with this HGC here, I'm going to Dorsey, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Gay City Picker in the house. Good to see you, Paul. Appreciate you being here, man. Paul, if you're not busy, man, feel free to jump on in. But if you are busy, then don't worry about it. If you want to BS, you're more than welcome. But yeah, man, it's been totally insane. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open another tab here, and I'm going to pull up CGC trading cards, because I'm going to try to see if I can't get all of this into. What up, Paul? Good to see you, man.
I mean, I text you back, told you to send me the link. So.
Oh, my bad. My phone's like dying, so I have it on the charger. It's not even like technically near me. My bad. That's a real good question, Mike. Like, I don't know. Like, just like in a panic move, I went and like I just got a Michael Porter Jr. this past weekend at a card show that was an autographed rookie card. And before like any other craziness happened, like I went ahead and rushed like literally a 2-card order to Beckett just so I could get my card in before like anything else happened. And now, like I said, I'm going to try to switch over like this 124 card order to CGC, because as of the last time I checked, they're still $9 a card. So that's going to be my move for here. But I mean, I think moving forward, like, Beckett's probably going to raise their prices, because they're not going to be like letting SGC get $40 more than them per slab. You know what I mean? When technically Beckett is still, in my opinion, the second best grading company on the market. So I would expect Beckett to start raising prices as well. But I mean, man, they're like literally pricing people out. I'm expecting CGC to probably raise their prices this week too, because they're like one of the lowest on the market now, like by far.
I'm still seeing GMA at $15 per card or $12 for bulk. Is that?
Yeah, it was $8 just yesterday. Yeah, so they updated that today.
All right,
it's insane, man.
That's what really
I would imagine like once PSA calms down, because I would imagine a lot of the demand has been going to like the SGCs and other places. And SGC came out and they were like, well, we're pretty much just going to let me see if they give me a number yet. They still haven't given me a number yet. I don't understand why.
What number are you waiting on? What is that? I'm sorry.
So that's for HGA, the hybrid grading approach.
Yeah.
They only let 5 cards in per person, and then once they get to like 2,500, they cut off cards for the day, and they're only allowing you to submit 2 days a week, Thursday and Fridays.
Right. Well, no, I think you get in line. You get in line on Thursday, don't you? And then they select it on Friday.
Your guess is as good as mine.
No, I mean, that's what, I was watching, just this morning, I watched Dakota's video, and that's what he was saying, is that you get in line on Thursday, and they tell you on Friday whether you get a spot or not.
Yeah. Mike, it could be. He's asking, is this to prevent people from grading, like certain things from grading?
I
Yes and no, probably.
I think it's a yes and no. I think they still want to grade. I still think they want to grade your card. I just don't think they want to grade a Jerry Judy's, college football scorecard. That's what I think for now. You know what I mean?
From what I've heard from PSA, like people that have been asked, by people within the media and stuff, the main thing they're backed up on is like those low end type cards, like the stuff that I basically send to GMA because it's like way cheaper and I get it back faster and I can just flip it quick. Like that's the stuff that PSA is like getting tripped up on, you know what I mean? Like all the low end stuff. So hopefully, this will stop people from sending that kind of stuff because I mean, even at $25 a card, there's a whole lot I wouldn't send.
Right. Well, I mean, you're looking at now at $12 a card. There's to GMA. There's stuff.
I know. Dude, like I don't even know if I'm going to send to. I mean, granted, if this brings like an influx in the price of slabs, you know what I mean, then it might be worth it. You know what I mean? But to like right off the top have a $12 chunk per card, plus you figure you're paying, probably
shipping,
UPS shipping or FedEx shipping and insurance on top of that. You know what I mean? Like that's a good bit of money. You know what I mean? Even though they're lower end cards, if say you're sending in 100 something and you have to say, insure them for like 20 to 30 bucks a piece, you know what I mean? Like that's thousands of dollars that you're trying to cover there. I hope you're right, Scott, because I've sent a lot into GMA. Let me see what Grunt Dad has to say. This dude like is brilliant when it comes to grading. He said there's probably millions, in my opinion, of cards being graded a month by PSA, SGC, and BGS. HGA is capped at a couple thousand. That's literally a drop in the bucket. Yeah, I can imagine, man.
But they're creating a demand for their service, and that's what that lottery system is.
What are you trying to say here, Jimmy? Don't grade cards that look like your cat anymore. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, because there's several cards that I was even going to send in this GMA submission that have literally no value, but I like them, so I wanted them in a slab.
Right. And I'll tell you though, HGA cards on eBay right now are holding value. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at some stuff right now. Looking at some comps for HGA stuff, and then they're right along the lines of just about everybody else. So they're taking a bite.
Heck yeah. And Mike is spot on here. Like, you know what I mean? It's harder, especially with the other companies raising their rates to get as good a value because you're not going to get PSA pricing on any other slab. You know what I mean? And then even to get Beckett pricing, with anything besides SGC is really hard, So it's like, while Beckett was still at like $35 with the subgrades, I was like, let me jump in on that. You know what I mean? At least get the MPJ done. And I can kind of just send everything else to CGC, hopefully. And that was before I even knew GMA had raised their prices because like I'd literally been grinding for like the last 3 days trying to like pre-grade like everything for this order. And like literally it's like, but I'm glad I did that because if I didn't take the extra time, I would have sent it. And by the time they got it, it would have been $15 a card anyway. And I would have been like, yeah, I don't really want to do this anymore.
Yeah, but I think if you had a postmark it before they made that, I think you would have been fine.
Well, I mean, they made the announcement today. It would have been postmarked today. So I probably would have. I don't know how that would have worked. But yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mike. I don't blame you at all. Like, I won't be using them while they're $75 a card. Because my thing is, like, man, for anything, like, I expect Beckett to jump now, too. Like, I'd be shocked if Beckett doesn't jump. Because at $35 a card, they're the same price, really, as HGA. You know what I mean? Like, a brand new company. And way less than SGC. They're, like, half the price.
I see Beckett as they're the only ones that think they're the top dog, and you won't convince them that they're not the top dog. And I don't think you'll see that big of a price. I don't think they'll jump right away. They may jump a little later on, but I think they think too highly of themselves to raise their price.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion because they've actually been around the longest.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Mama? Good to see you. Grunt Dad makes a point here. He says getting in with HGA will be just as hard as finding NBA Prism in the wild. And that's true because this was supposed to like open at 5 o'clock. It's like almost quarter after 5, and you can see like we're still like I don't even have a number in line yet. And I've been sitting on this site just like this, going like that since 4:30.
But the odd thing for SGC is that their turnaround times were pretty good. So I wonder if they're just trying to get as much as they can, because that was the draw to SGC now, is that their turnaround times were much better. Pay a little bit more, get it back a little bit, get it back faster. So it's just kind of weird that they went up that high, because it wasn't 75, or it wasn't even close to that before, right?
What's that with BGS?
No, SGC.
SGC, no, it was 25 before today.
Right.
And before that, it was $15. Yeah. Yep. So they straight up just tripled it. They were like, if you're sending us your stuff, you're paying us 3 times what we're asking for.
But their max declared value went up, though. I'll tell you that, because before their max.
I would hope so.
What's that?
I would hope it went up.
Oh, it did because I was looking at sending. I've got another Jeter rookie.
Yeah.
And a Chris Bosh rookie that I need to send in, was going to send to PSA, but I was going to send it to SGC today. I was going to get it ready to go. And I remember the max declared value was, I think it was 800. So at least they raised the max declared value.
Yeah. So Scott's saying that he wouldn't sell a GMA at some serious lower price than PSA. Example, if a PSA 10 sells for 1,000, he wouldn't want to sell it any less than 900 for a GMA 10. And I wish it were that close even of a discrepancy. Like, the thing that kind of sucks about GMA is their 10s basically come in like right around the price of a PSA 9. So it's like a substantial downgrade, because even like a PSA 9 to a 10 is normally like a 4x value. So you lose a good bit of value on, GMA, unfortunately. I'm hoping that the hobby will start to respect them a little bit more, because I've used them for a ton of stuff. But I mean, at $15 a piece, I don't even know if I really can, because like, just being real, like if I'm not getting a 10, I might get $10 back on like a 9, on eBay, just to kind of recoup my money I spent grading that one, So ideally, like whenever I'm sending to GMA, I'm really trying to get 10s, because like you're not making as much money on the other ones. And normally I'll send like a bunch of stuff that I just kind of want for myself. You know what I mean? Like, like the stupid cat slab or whatever, just because I like it. And then I'll kind of just use the other stuff I'm flipping to kind of pay for my PC stuff. Brian was saying, do you think current PSA slabs in the market will raise in price? I would hope so. I mean, you would think with supply and demand, it would go up, especially if now people are paying like astronomical prices to get stuff graded. I would expect, like, say, for example, anything like new coming out in like a PSA 10, like say like a LaMelo Ball, like silver.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That thing is going to probably be outrageous, because it's going to have to go through $300 to get in. You know what I mean? Like, right.
That's the thing is if you're going to spend that money to grade the card, you're going to want to at least, get your investment back, which is the price of the card, the price of grading, and all the shipping. So all of that stuff, all the ultra modern stuff, I really think is the prices. I bet you if you go on eBay now, all of the stuff you were watching that was modern or ultra modern probably have raised the prices. Because you know what? I raised all my PSA slabs by 10%.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man.
I mean, I'm gonna do my part to take advantage of it. So, I think that's what everybody else is doing. So why shouldn't I? That's take it.
You almost have to. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like with having a program like Market Movers. You know what I mean? Like, you could price this Charizard at $400 today. Tomorrow it could be a $600 card. You know what I mean? You never know. And you got to.
I 100% agree with Brian's comment there. I think before they even begin letting submissions come in. So they said that they'll in July they'll reopen submissions. Guarantee you they'll reopen it, but it'll be at a higher price still.
I wouldn't be surprised. No, it'll.
No,
In my opinion,
I will put money on the fact that when they say yes, send us cards now, it'll still be at a higher price.
I don't doubt that.
From here on out, you will not be able to grade a card at PSA, even at their lowest tier, for less than $35.
I would be surprised in that too. Especially with that being the lowest Beckett does.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
You will not be able to grade a card at PSA for less than $40 from here on out. I can almost guarantee you that.
That's a shame too. You know what I mean? But that's going to really, like I said, make them the high-end company like they want to be. You know what I mean? You'll be sending them all your Prism Silvers and numbered stuff and like all that crazy stuff. And then you probably will send some of your lower end stuff to other companies and stuff like that. But yeah, it's insane what's going on in the market right now.
You got something on your screen now. Right, you're in the waiting room.
It just says there's no need to refresh. You'll automatically receive a random queue position when the room opens. Users who arrive later will receive or will join the back of the queue. So it just keeps refreshing and checking me back in.
I got you.
It's just crazy, man, to think like how many thousands of people are sitting here doing the exact same thing as me for like hours, just waiting to see if they can get 5 cards to send in. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a better way, like, even if we just all send the stuff in and we wait longer, you know what I mean? Like, just makes no sense, man. It makes it hard for people to even want to grade with you when you can't even get in.
Right.
I mean, like, I was here at this point, send me an email like a week from now saying, okay, it's your place in line. Send us your cards. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a better way than literally just sitting here staring at a screen, flashing, hoping not to get epilepsy.
It opens the door for, somebody even below GMA now to step in. I mean, you got all those, really, really low end now guys now. What's the one? There's a whole entire LeBron James set that's in some, wonky, gosh, I can't even remember what it is, but it's got blue writing with the yellow label on it, like with yellow. I can't remember the name of it, but I mean, it's gonna open up, companies like that to really step in too.
Yep. What up, St. Louis Cardinals fan? Appreciate you being here.
Now it's gonna bug me until I remember the name of that.
What I'm doing, Mike, it just really depends on what it is. Like, certain things that like I don't feel like strongly about, I'm selling. Like, anything that I do feel strongly about, like certain players like LeBron James stuff, Kobe stuff, Jordan stuff, I'm going to hold on to that stuff because I think regardless 5 years from now, that stuff's going to probably be 10x what it is now minimum. But you know what I mean? Like, is Zion going to be the next big thing? I don't know. I mean, I hope he is. I'm still holding on to some of his stuff, but some of my modern stuff I'm trying to flip as well. So it just really depends on how you personally feel about each person, if you believe in them. I mean, I have my guys that I'm stashing and I'm just trying to hold on to. I've been trying to be pickier. I'm trying to invest more into like the short prints, autographs, PSA 10s, you know what I mean? Like those type of things. More so than like, because when I started off, I bought a bunch of PSA 9s, BGS 9s, just trying to get in, you know what I mean, on certain players because I couldn't afford their 10s yet. So, but yeah, I mean, as long as you're careful and you're picking the right players, I think the money's going to be there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is going to be like one of those things where it's like the 90s completely and value just completely runs away from stuff. Now, I think with how the last 2 years have been graded, you know what I mean? Like, that is a little troubling because of the population reports, where like, say Zion is like 20x that of like, say LeBron James, like as far as like PSA 10 populations and stuff like that. And the fact that there's 10 million cards sitting there, like what number of those 10 million are Zion? Like, I would imagine Zion probably accounts for at least one of those millions. At least I would hope he does. With the way the basketball market completely exploded, I would hope people are sending them Zions and not cat relics like me.
I come up with my own kind of saying now is hold the goats and sell anything that floats. I think that's going to be floating up and down. Get rid of it now and hold on to the goats because that stuff's just going to keep going up.
Yep. I fully understand, Mike. Like, one thing that I did towards the end of last year is I completely changed my business model, and I knew it was going to completely hurt my eBay business, like really, really bad. But I knew that, like, come when all of my submissions came back to me, I'd be like balling, like way better than I could have been. I literally just took like most of the money that I would normally like pay myself out or use to like buy other things, and I just put it into grading tons of cards in PSA. You know what I mean? Like, I probably have like 10 to 20 submissions alone with Nate, just for bulk submissions to PSA. And those were all at like the lower prices. You know what I mean? Like, when you were getting into PSA lower than SGC, you know what I mean? Like, and that was before they raised their prices. So like, I have literally hundreds of cards sitting there right now that, thank God, like, will be coming back to me hopefully sooner rather than later. But I'm just so glad I did that when I did before, like, all of this, like, because who would have known like this was going to happen? Like, I would have never predicted like grading to kind of become what it did. Like, obviously the market boomed, but I didn't think it was booming so big that like graders could not even keep up with the demand. That's insane to me. Like, that even companies like PSA, like, obviously SGC is not what PSA is, so them not keeping up with the demand, I can understand a little bit more. But man, PSA to have to fully just shut down shop, you know what I mean? Unless you're going to pay them $300. The crazy thing is they'll still make their money because there's guys out there that deal in big cards, you know what I mean? Like the Sasha T type people out there that take planes to go do trades and pick up cards and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I still see those people continuing to send them cards even at $300 a pop because it's like a multiple $1,000 card, and $300 is like a drop in the bucket on something like that. But yeah, man, I'm so glad I sent stuff in when I did, because
this is the one I was thinking of. It's PGI. Right now it's $10 per guard, $10 per card, and a 25 card minimum. So what's that? 10 times 25.
250.
And so you're spending $250. So it's PGI. I don't. Let me share. Will you let me share? I guess, Anthony.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead, pop it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you're doing that at what, 9? It's 9 Eastern, I believe. It's 6 p.m. Pacific, your time, right? Feel free to drop a link to that, man. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see your reveal.
This is another like GMA type. It's PGI. So it's kind of like GMA. They've been around for a little bit of time here.
Dude, you know what we should do? We should, since like the market is completely booming, we should come up with our very own grading. It can be like DDB grading.
But here it is,
We're
right here.
taking Dago at its top at the #1 spot. We need to be the crap company. We'll literally have like little poo emojis on our slabs. It'll be amazing.
Grading like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Here it is right here. See, the current price is $10. They're in Las Vegas. So I don't know, anybody wants to try it, but I mean, but that's, $250. So, but it does sound like their card prices fluctuate. The only thing that's weird is there's 50 cents for non-grades. I don't know what that means. So.
Grunt Dad, typically what happens with their queue is you submit your 5-card submission. Like, here, I'll open another tab and go to their website, and I'll show you. Log in here.
It's a 5-card minimum, though. I know that. You have to send 5 cards.
Yep.
You can't send just 1 card.
Apparently, their whole website's going to send me this now. Okay, so apparently I can't even go to their regular website at this point.
Oh, wow. What website I'll go to it for you?
HGA grading. I was just going to show them how to like open up a hybridgrading.com. Oh, here we go. I guess it's as soon as I log in that's what happens.
Oh, gotcha.
So essentially what I had to do to get in the queue is I had to actually have my order submitted already. So it doesn't necessarily matter if I have 5 and the next guy has 1. It's just like you have to have your order like submitted in a queue already. So once you have your order like already done, you basically just wait in the queue, and that's, I guess, how they determine if you're going to be one of the people that get in or whatever. It's like the dumbest thing ever, man. Like it really is. But yeah, I don't think the number of cards really has anything to do with it. It's just, I guess, just having your thing already put in their system, which I was hoping to show you, but as soon as I log in, it's just going to keep taking me back to this screen.
I hope you didn't lose your place in line for doing that.
I shouldn't have, because I left the other tab open. Yeah, no problem, Grunt Dad. Yeah, I will. If I get my place and I can log in on another tab, I'll kind of show you like kind of what building your order and everything kind of looks like. But I'll show you guys the cards that I'm sending in. The 5 that I'm sending. Technically, only 3 of them are mine, because I told my buddy Marty I would hook him up with some of them too. So this is his LeBron Flair Retro. It's like a remake of like the '88 Flair. So we're gonna get this done in like the Cavs colors, the wine and gold. It's gonna be really slick. Then this one, I think we're gonna get done in like, you probably can't see the green because of the green screen, but it's gonna be green and probably blue, like Grizzly colors. That one's Marty's as well. And then the next 3 are mine. They're all Cavs or Okoros. So this is the Astro from Revolution, Isaac Okoro. I'm going to get that done in Cavs colors. Then this is a blue certified Okoro. I'm going to get that done in like the red and blue, like parallel colors. And then this one I'm going to get done in like the wine and gold Cav colors. This is a numbered press proof out of Donruss Okoro. So those are the 5 that I have picked to go in, and everything I think is pretty much, well, just 3 of them are going team color and 2 of them are going card color. So that's the plan, at least. Dude, that's crazy, man. They had so many submissions that their post office got shut down. I can't even imagine what that would be like. Like, wow, like that kind of traffic. That's insane. DJ said, I gave up on HGA 15 minutes ago. Thought that weird screen was going to break my computer. Let's see. Okay, so you're going to try again on Friday. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to probably try again on Friday, too, if I don't get in. I'm hoping I'll get in, but who knows. I'm going to try to start logging into the CGC. I don't even know where the heck to log in at. Turnaround times update. Top of their screen. Let's see. Let's see what type of turnaround times they're looking at. It doesn't even really say.
Cat wants that on the live.
He really does, man. Like, he's really upset about this grading, man. He wants to know where all of the cat relics are going now. Where are all of his little relics going to go? Nalo, what are we going to do with your relics, buddy? I mean, that's what I want to know is, like, who's the cat relic grading company now? Like, where do I go for that? Okay, go to submission form. Let me see if I can log into this account. Technically, the CGC account is my buddy Marty's, so I got to technically log into his account. So give me a moment, and I'll see if we can't get some cards into them before they raise their prices next. If they don't raise their prices, I'm going to be shocked. Like, because they were $1 more than GMA. Like, are they going to really look at GMA and be like, yeah, I'm cool with having like lower pricing than you, and we've been like the PSA of comic books for like ever? You know what I mean? Like, I would feel some type of way. Like, I know they're new to the whole card grading thing, but like, I would probably want to be higher.
And I'm just going through some of these lower graded companies and just kind of seeing their values. Even some of those values, I think that's going to be kind of a trickle down effect to GMA. Is, you know, I think some of their values will go up. I think some of those lower tiers.
Yep.
You know, now it's not going to go. You're not going to take a $20 GMA card. It ain't going to be a $300. It'll go up $25-$30.
What's up, GRC?
To up to 25 or $30, but it's all it's all kind of that butterfly effect. One of those companies makes a change, and everybody adjusts to the change that they made.
What's up, big guy? Appreciate you being here, man. I did get your email, by the way. I am going to get back to you. However, with the increases, I'm actually like the GMA order, even for that was supposed to ship today. I've actually held that one because like everybody was expecting to be paying, like the $8 price, and it's officially $15 a card now. So I wanted to make sure that we were copacetic across the board on that one. But moving forward, like I kind of want to see what happens with grading, because that GMA order is now moved. Like we're moving that completely over to CGC. So I'm hopefully, like right now as we're on here, as I'm still waiting for the HGA room to open up, which clearly it still hasn't. I was able to get a Beckett order out today, so I did grade my autographed rookie card of Michael Porter Jr., and I sent in a blue, hyper blue, I believe it was, Joe Burrow optic rookie for Marty as well. So those are out in the mail already, thank the Lord. So we can't be held up anymore on that. All right. So this is CGC here. Try to do a trading card submission. Yeah, I'm definitely not driving out to drop these off to you. Definitely mail that into your headquarters.
Where are they at?
I don't know. Not in Pittsburgh, though. I know that.
When did you change your name to Marty Miller?
Well, remember I told you I was logging into his account?
I know.
He has an account with them, so he gets like credit or whatnot. So I figured rather than reinventing the wheel, I'll just log in and do his, since we share the submissions anyway. Really, Freddie? I haven't had any issues with that yet. Have you had any issues with the standard envelope, Paul?
The only issues I've had with the standard envelope is that I've got 2 that came back to me saying that there was not enough postage, and I went back to the post office. I actually had to wait a little bit. Spoke to the postmaster at the office. I'm like, hey, this is the price that you and eBay worked out.
Yeah.
So it is under the weight. The envelope is under the size. Why are you trying to tell me that I owe 20 cents on it? And he kept saying, well, this is from the post office that it got sent to. I'm like, I don't care where it got sent to. This is the price that your postal service and eBay agreed to. So you can't tell me that, you can't tell me that. And finally he just, he was pretty much, there's nothing I can do for you. You got to put a 20-cent stamp on it.
Yeah.
Which, wasn't that big of a deal, but, I'm a kind of guy that I argue for principle. It's like, hey, the principle of it is, this is the price that you and eBay worked out, and not, the postal service at eBay worked out, and so it can't be, postage due because, that's the price you quoted. So,
yeah. I'm guessing this is just base set unlimited since it's not first edition.
It says that there's a new waiting room open, 23-minute timer.
So should I redo this, you guys think? Or should I just
close your window, but check HGA again? I just logged in and a new room with the timer.
I guess I'm in 2.
Yeah, J-Dub, that's what we're talking about. That's what spurred this live was a $15 price increase or $15 or increase to $15 from GMA.
Yep, it's crazy. So DJ was asking if I got the order out that I've been prepping. I haven't, and the reason I didn't ship it was because of the price increases that came out today. So right now I'm actually trying to enter everything from that order over to CGC, and I'm just gonna send that all out ASAP. Especially if they're gonna raise prices next. I mean, hopefully they won't, but I want to make sure I'm in. Did I just? Oh, here we go. Hollow, maybe. Cleared value 400, maybe.
Just a curiosity. Has Marty told you what the $150 credit gets you?
I think it's just $150 credit towards your first submission, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. He's dealing with something at his house. He said he might actually jump in chat and BS with us in a little bit. So,
because I mean the tiers are 25 and 150, and I'm just wondering, well, if it's if I get a free $150, it'd be stupid not to sign up for the 150.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, literally, that's pretty much what it is. I'm pretty sure.
I'm wondering if it's towards the grading or if it's towards because they sell all kinds of supplies too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not entirely sure. I can ask him though.
Yeah, CGC grading credit cannot be applied to CGC services, shipping, handling, or any other fees except for collectible grading. Cards expire. Credit expires on the membership expiration date listed in your confirmation email. So that's what's confusing. It says CGC grading credits cannot be applied to CCS services. Okay, whatever that is, shipping, handling, or any other fees except for collectible grading. That's kind of weird. That's what I'm trying to figure out what that means.
So Grunt Dad says here that a hobby buddy of his said that an LCS or his LCS started grading cards at $25. What's funny about that? 5-star grading, which is it was bought by 5-Star Collectibles, which is a LCS in Ohio. I actually just met them since I've been going to a lot of LCSs and shows out that way, but they do the same thing. They grade through their LCS in their own slabs. They use like PSAs, like actual same slab, and they do it for $25 a piece. So I wonder if that's going to become more of like a regular thing with like LCSs and like companies just doing their own grading with as expensive and crazy as it's been, because literally anybody with a encapsulation machine can make a slab. You know what I mean? It's not hard. The machine makes it for you for the most part. You know what I mean? You just need to be like not like dumb and put like the wrong dates and stuff on labels. Like I'm pretty sure was it you or Nate that sent that text last night about the CGC label with like the wrong year for Mike Trout's rookie?
Oh, that was Nate sent that out.
Yeah. So I mean, it's one of those things, man. Like I mean, if you would have asked me like a couple months ago, like I wouldn't have thought PSA would have shut down. I wouldn't have, like, obviously it was like normal for them to shut down during the pandemic, but not from like overwork. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, I just imagine PSA being like a sweatshop. You know what I mean? With like slave drivers whipping people to look at cards.
You'll look faster.
It's insane, man. Like I can't even imagine, because like
I just wonder what their hours are. Or like, are they a 24-hour operation, or are they only a day during the day operation? I mean, you would think with the amount of submissions they have, because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Nate said that they don't charge you until they start grading your cards. I mean, that means that there's money in the bank waiting for them. I mean, they've got to have, enough money to hire more people or to run longer hours.
Dude, that's great. I'm glad that you got one in at $8 a card, man. We just got one in last month. Like, and that's the thing that sucks is like I was ready to send these in like forever ago, but I wanted to wait to give like everybody an opportunity to get in, and I just like literally waited one day too long to ship it, and it sucks. But on the plus side, it lit a fire under my butt. Like the last time PSA raised their prices to start shipping stuff to SGC. So I at least got my order out to BGS, and I'm trying my darndest to get into HGA, and I'm going to be sending this stuff out to CGC. So that's a base set Charizard. Wait, why is it not letting me add another card? That makes no sense. Oh, they raised their prices too. $16.20. They were $9.
Yeah, but that's the $9 is you have to have a
50 cards, right?
Cards or something like that. So maybe after you get all the cards entered.
I don't know why it's not letting me add a card. Let me see if it'll let me add the other cards after I do that. Oh, okay, here we go. Hopefully it will, because that's going to really suck if it doesn't.
Right.
Okay, so I don't have any more game cards. Okay. Get back to the chat here. Yeah, definitely big guy. Absolutely. You know what I would do if I was PSA? I would consider hiring like local, like regional, like centers. So that way, like people on the West Coast send to the LA branch, people on the East Coast send to like a New York branch or something like that. Just so there's separate facilities all working through different inventories, getting stuff back to people quicker, kind of like Amazon has with their warehouses. You know what I mean? Like they could like learn a lot from like Amazon's infrastructure. I mean, I really think any company could for that, you know, for the most part, but there's got to be something else that they can do. You know what I mean? To not suck as bad as they have been.
Right.
I guess I'm going to just have to type stuff in.
Yeah, do they not have an autofill in there?
It's pretty... The only thing it autofill... That's the thing that sucks is this isn't even a game. Following sections... Makes no sense. What trade cards are accepted? Cards. Okay, so I did this wrong. So I guess I'd have to do a separate submission just for the Charizard. That's so dumb. Like, really? That's so dumb. Okay, submit. Submission forms. Let's see. Submission tracking. Wouldn't trading cards be what I'm looking for? Submit to our other offices. Oh, that's cool. They have other offices.
So is that why maybe it's $16 instead?
I'm guessing. I just don't know where I would send. Like, what's a lobby card? Does anybody know what a lobby card is? What's up, Blaine? Good to see you, man.
Oh, Blaine found you something earlier today. I forgot to show you. You wouldn't happen to be Irish, would you?
I don't believe so. I mean, I'm a little bit of like smorgasbord of everything on my dad's side. I'm mainly Italian.
He found this at Goodwill today.
Oh, that's cool. What's up?
And then he also found this, and I told him, man, I ain't Cuban.
Nice. Xenia, Ohio. Which part is Xenia in? I mean, I'll probably drive anyways. I'm pretty much like a lock for anything like northeastern Ohio. You know what I mean? Just because like I live in southwestern PA. So for me to get to like northeastern Ohio, it's like really, really easy. So like any of those shows, like I'm pretty much a lock for the most part, just as long as I don't have like anything crazy going on. Oh, that's what's up, big guy. I didn't realize they had that many. So good. That's what's up.
What PSA does, or CSG, or CG set?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long ago that was. To be honest with you, I'm a few minutes.
We were talking about certain. That's back when we were talking about hubs. So
yeah, I could definitely see this putting a major dent in raw card sales. Yep, because honestly, like, man, if CGC is $16 a card, I might just list these cards I'm getting ready to send. You know what I mean, and just make the couple bucks off of them, and because like all the meat off the bone is gone. It's all gone. You know what I mean? I may send just a couple PC cards, you know, that I would like to have slabbed for myself just for weirdo purposes, but I don't know, man. Ugh. DJ has a express order of PSA that just reached the quality check number 2 stage. That's what's up, man. It really shouldn't be that long from that. I mean, granted, like everything is really changing, I guess, as they do their processes. But I would imagine if you're at that stage, you're probably pretty close to shipping. I know, like, anytime I get like my SGC stuff to that, because normally like my PSA stuff all goes through Nate. So I personally don't know like just how fast that kind of stuff moves, just because I've always gone through him to support him and because I like the extra eyes on my stuff. But I know when SGC, once I see that it's gotten to like that kind of stage, normally it ships within a couple days. You have to go to csgcards.com. Thank you, Marty. See, this is why I need you in my life. I'm over here like literally racking my brain thinking, why can't I submit anything but Charizard? Anyway, that Charizard is going to be $16.50 for like the regular other part. So
is that Marty?
Yeah, that's Marty.
So Marty, I had a question on the sign up for CGC. It's for the $150 tier. It says something about you get $150 credit. Do you get that for your submission, or is that for like supplies and stuff like that? That's what I was wondering, because I'm getting ready to create an account.
All right. See. Oh yeah, this looked a lot different. All right, let's try this again.
DJ says the new HGA waiting room opens in 9 minutes.
Nice. Thank you. I will try that again. I'm still literally in the same waiting room doing the same thing, unfortunately. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to just X out of this other one for now.
He says he thinks that's 4 submissions.
Card grading. Did I type this in wrong? Oh yeah, you're at Yahoo, huh? That might help.
Oh, and he got so he got one for supplies for that tier. Okay.
I know that you had stuff going on, Mart, but if you want to come in just BS, I mean, literally all we're doing is talking about sports cards while I submit sports cards type stuff. But if you want to, man, you're always welcome to come BS. I know you have a lot of good insights when it comes to the hobby. But there's a link in the chat if you want to pop in and talk. If not, no big deal either way. think I may be in on this end. Online form. Mail to headquarters, grading. Next. So this is sort of the same as the other one. Okay, cool. But it asks you for sports now. Yeah, come on in, Skylar. You're welcome, man. The link's right above where you said that, man. Dude, that's awesome, Marty. So you got submission credit and supply credit. That's insane. That's awesome. I'm going to reshare the screen so you guys can see me do this monotonous work. All right. I wonder if this works for like non-sports cards now. Oh, yeah. Let's start with some wrestling cards. What you guys know about that wrestling? Manufacturer. Oh, no. I wonder if they'll... I'm going to try sending my wrestling cards to them. I don't know if they'll take it, but I'm going to try it. Let's see. 2010. Manufacturer. And okay. But maybe I'm not grading my cards because really it's just tops or tops WWE. What's up, man?
What's up? How's it going?
Good, man.
We're
Thanks for
live from Pittsburgh.
You know it. Yeah, I knew we would connect at some point, man. I just didn't know when, but I'm glad you're able to come on. And see you again in a minute, I guess.
Maybe you got scared. You're like, oh, wait, there's too many people watching.
Paul's too handsome for me. I had that reaction the first time I was on screen with Gate City Picker too.
Oh, God, I got to go.
Yeah, so I guess I'm not grading these Tony Hansen cards with CGC. But yeah, feel free to jump back in whenever it's easy for you to do so, Skylar. Guess I'll put Charizard over there because I got to submit him on the other site. I'm guessing I probably can't submit my Green Ranger to them either because there's really nothing for non-sports cards. Who's this even made by? Saban and TM. Collect-A-Card makes this. That's so ghetto. That is so 1990s of them. What's up, Dakota? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. I am currently... Oh, what am I? Oh, they didn't even give me nothing.
No, there are 275 and 50 grading spots when open at 9 p.m.
Oh, my.
You got 2 minutes and 37 seconds for another waiting room.
All right. So before the next waiting room opens, I'll try to show you guys the order I put in. HGA grading. So this will at least give you an idea of kind of how to have your stuff ready so that you can get in. Okay, I guess it's not going to let me show you still. All right. So apparently I sat there for an hour and nothing happened. Yay. Technically an hour and a half, but who's counting?
I've been really enjoying your videos, man. I've been trying to catch up on them, stay caught up on them. So just keep them coming. Really enjoy them.
Yeah, man. He's going to beat 1,000 before you know it, man. He's got a giveaway. Like, if you guys aren't subscribed to Sports Cards Anonymous, he has a giveaway at 750. And when I watched his video earlier today, it was at 747, I think. So you want free stuff, check out my man Dakota because he be giving it away.
Some red hot chili peppers. Give it away. Give it away.
You know it. You know what I'm going to do before the end of the stream is I'm going to give this Trae Young away because I actually recorded. Skylar's back. I actually recorded a video for this GMA submission earlier today where I gave this away, but I don't think I'm going to be releasing that video since I'm not sending the cards there anymore. So Before the end of the stream, I'll give this GMA 9 Trey Young away to somebody. We'll do like a random comment generator.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're all good, man.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I got a phone call. How are we doing, guys?
Good, man. How are you doing today?
I am just dandy. Just got the fresh cut.
Nice. Looking stylish.
Yep. Got
Anthony,
it.
pay attention. You got 50 seconds until the next waiting room opens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot. 50 seconds.
I got 50 seconds before we get epilepsy screen again for the next hour.
Yeah, this whole prices going up thing is just insane to me. I mean, it was going to happen, man. But like, it's putting a huge damper on a lot of people and a lot of bad taste in people's mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, remove the comments so we can see him.
Oh, my bad. I guess people want to see what your face looks like.
Well, he looked like Victor Wilson from Tool Time. He had the fence in front of his nose. He goes nose up.
Yeah, J-Dub, I know, man. That sucks, man.
Is this how you go live then on YouTube through StreamYard?
Yeah, it's really easy, man. Just right through StreamYard.
Gotcha.
So
this is neat, guys. I usually go live on Instagram, so this is kind of a new experience for me.
Yeah, here, I'll show you guys what it actually. Oh, look, it just kicked back to 3 minutes now for that waiting room. I'll show you what it looks like in StreamYard.
Go back. That's 2 hours in.
So this is essentially like kind of how you go live. Like you get this whole like little like control room type thing. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
It's super neat.
And I'm actually live on Twitch at the same time, and I can add like one more. Like if I wanted to be on like Facebook, I could go live there, or like Periscope or something like that. But right now, I think I'm just going to like Twitch and YouTube currently.
That's
but
sweet.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
What's up, man? What's up, Marty in the house? This is low key my hetero life mate.
Marty, what's up, big guy?
I don't know if you guys ever saw Jay and Silent Bob, but like me and Marty have been like the closest friends since like 5th grade. So we call each other hetero life mates.
Heterosexual partner for like hetero? No,
hetero is like no homo.
Yeah.
So for those of you in the chat that don't know, I feel like I have enough gangster left in me that I needed to say that.
I just want to know which one is Silent Bob because one of you is not playing your part.
Yeah, okay. I probably talk way too much for being the fat one in the relationship.
Yeah.
Are you waiting on it too, Dakota?
I think we were watching yours.
Oh yeah, that's right. 3 hours. So it must be going to 9 now. Dang,
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep,
Yeah, let me get you guys a more exciting thing here. I'll go back to the other screen that actually shows card stuff and not just us in StreamYard. All right, so I guess I'm waiting 3 hours on that one. Sure.
What's your situation with you? Mostly use GMA, right, for grading?
I basically use GMA for like the low end stuff. The majority of my stuff goes to PSA, or at least it did until they shut down. Like I'm not paying them $300 to grade stuff unless I come across like a Michael Jordan rookie or something like crazy that I don't expect to see every day. So I'm probably going to send all of that stuff that I normally would send to Nate for PSA to Beckett. I just did. Me and Marty just did a 2-card Beckett order. I sent my MPJ auto that I just got at the card show this last weekend, and Marty sent a hyper blue Joe Burrow optic rated rookie. So I think between those 2 cards, counting shipping and I mean, it was the $35 tier that we used, but between like shipping and insurance, it cost us $110 for 2 cards, which is insane. But I mean, they're valuable cards when graded.
Oh,
so
I mean,
still,
I mean, they get a PSA 9, PSA 10. I mean, it shoots them up to that $300-400 price point. I mean, It's worth it all day long. I mean, do you honestly see all these other companies kind of following suit with that new premium of minimum $50?
I would be surprised if it doesn't. In fact, like I'm real curious to get this first card logged into. I'll just move to a one I can put in since it doesn't like my phony wrestling cards.
They're not grading those yet. I just picked up a big hockey collection in that collection I bought. I didn't realize how big hockey was.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. I'm gonna try to enter in me and Marty's stuff first because I got to go through Glenn's again because he only wants me to send certain ones to CGC.
Yeah. Now I'm going to certainly inconvenience you, Anthony, because I have a different stack going to CSG than what I had going for GMA.
Yeah, I figured. I'm not worried about that.
All right.
So
I didn't know if you still wanted.
That's SGC or is that different?
SGC is the one with the black slabs. This one I'm looking at right here they're the like sister company of like the one that's been like the major comic book grading company for like a really long time. Okay. So we're going through them hopefully at a $9 per card price point, which is like $1 more than GMA was yesterday.
Yeah, I woke up and they said that SGC had tripled, and I think a lot of the other companies are only doing so many cards now. Yep.
Yeah, it's insane, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually send more cards in now, though, just to get all of
to make sure they get in.
Yep.
Yeah, I was.
I did get an email today. StarStock ended their relationship with PSA today too.
Oh wow! Yeah,
so
I'm not surprised.
You can't send cards from StarStock to PSA anymore.
Wow.
Will you kind of explain StarStock to me? Because I was watching a couple of YouTube videos on that, and they were making it seem a little too good to be true, I thought. Is it really that good, like, to sell on there?
I've had, once my cards got submitted and put on their website, I have nothing but positive things to say about the service and about the website, about the buying, selling, and all that stuff. I have nothing but bad things to say about their submissions. I'm now 8 weeks out from a submission that got there on the 2nd of February. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's taken 8 weeks for them to just put it on their website. And there's almost 200 cards that I'm waiting for them to just go live on their website. But once it gets there, it's so easy to use. It's so easy to buy. The only other complaint I have right now is that they're not sending cards back to you right now. So if you submit and they reject it, or if you buy something and want it sent to you, they're not sending cards out right now at all, period. You know, they're backed up with submissions. They can't spare anybody to send cards out. I think that's a bunch of crap. I think you can spare one person to send cards back. I mean, because here I am waiting for cards. What if I bought a high-end card and I need it back to sell to somebody else or for a trade or something like that? Yeah. I mean, that to me, you could spare one person to send cards back. But they did too. Just yesterday, they raised the price. Before it was free to submit. Now it's 25 cents a card with a 100 card minimum. So you have to send at least 100 cards now.
Oh, so you pay them to submit cards and then
you didn't have to before until yesterday. Yesterday they put a submission price on it.
Seems like April brought a lot of new things into the hobby.
I'm just wondering, hoping this ain't some April Fool's joke. Tomorrow everybody's going to go like, never mind. We're taking cards and it's only $10 now.
Wouldn't that be awesome if that was the case?
But yeah,
what's like the biggest troll ever?
Once my cards get there, it's so easy to buy it, or it's so easy to sell it. It's so easy to put a price on it. I enjoy it. It's just getting the card submitted. It's just been taking forever.
Have you used what's that other big company that a lot of people use?
ComC? No, I've not used ComC. ComC or whatever it is.
Next.
I just always use Instagram, and I have
$8 bulk
Instagram, but I want to expand my avenues a little bit and try some different stuff. But
is this $10 to add the subgrades, Marty? Is that what this is saying to me?
I think so.
Or is it $10 total? Is it then $18 per card?
I think with the subgrades, it does go to 18.
That's
That's where you get the corner grade, the surface grade.
Yeah, that is booty hole, kind of. I mean, in my opinion. My bad if you guys don't like hearing the word booty hole, but Are we going with the $8 service, or do we want the subgrades? Like, if it was $10, like I'd be like a flat 10. I'd be like, okay, so it's a $10 on top, so it's like $18 a card for subs.
I mean, honestly, you're paying more for the subgrades than you are for
the card.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, great. I mean, if I'm sending in something maybe a little bit higher end, even like that mid level,
yeah,
then yeah. I mean, if it's like a LeBron, a Kobe, someone like that, yeah, I'm probably gonna want to put some subgrades on it.
yeah.
I mean, let's face it though, even $18 a card is significantly cheaper than what you're gonna find on the market right now.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, absolutely, especially with the future.
Yeah.
Have you been on eBay in the last couple of hours, by the way, Anthony?
I haven't, no.
I have.
Does it go nuts?
Like the price of any slab in general, even like the PGIs of the world, just seem very high comparatively where they were yesterday.
Yeah, I'm looking at PGI. I'm looking at PGIs right now. I wanted to see because they're like below GMA. That's $10 for them, by the way. But yeah, I was just looking at some of the PGI stuff.
I don't know. Maybe I was looking at basketball specifically. So I don't know, but just the prices seem to be, even like your normal cards were $40-$50, where I'm used to finding those on auction for, 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is the submit they grade a card for $10, but yeah, like I'm looking at stuff now, some PGI stuff now, and like there's some UFC stuff that's selling for $150 in a PGI. And they're worse than GMA, if you ask me.
Did they take
You
my
just
Okoro?
never know. I mean, I remember, all the times you could buy $50 slabs, but that's probably not going to be a thing anymore.
I know. It's insane.
I mean, you can't even get it in a slab for $50 anymore.
I know. It's crazy. Big Guy says the main grade is the most important, I think. Yeah, I agree. Like, if it was BGS, like, I don't really know how CSG is going to hold value yet. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I want to pay an extra $10? It's like over double the price. The crazy thing is, like, they have to crunch the numbers to get the subgrades. They just don't include them. You know what I mean? Because how do they get to the number? You would think they would have to grade it by those subs to even get to the number. You know what I mean? Or do they really look at your card if you want subgrades? You know what I mean? Or they just like, it's a 10. You know what I mean?
One of the things I made a joke about this morning is, do you think being a grader could become a career the way that it's taken off? Like, they got to definitely start paying those people more.
That's true.
It could be a legit thing, dude. I mean, like, the way it's taken off and, like, the amount of, like, people they need now. If they actually start paying the employees good, people will stick doing that. And I don't know. I've never been to PSA, and I don't know much about them, but I have heard the wages are low.
Yeah, I would imagine they probably make considerably less than what they probably should.
Anthony, was it you or Nate that found a slab that was like snaggletoothgrading.com or something like that? Was that you or Nate?
That was Nate.
Dude, we found a grading company with snaggletoothgrading.com. It was a real thing.
And you know the best part? Watch this.
You still have it, don't you?
No, like they are so bad, their website doesn't even exist anymore. This is snaggletoothgrading.com. It's now just 686.com. Like, that's what happens when you type in their thing.
That was so funny finding that card.
You know you're bad when your website doesn't even exist, man. Like, I still have a website for, like, my graphic design freelance company I had in college that still exists on the internet somewhere. You know what I mean? And that was, like, dang, like 15, 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Panini.
That's just crazy. I just hope that these other companies don't get overloaded to the point where none of them can grade.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I think if anything's going to give some of these newer companies a chance, it has to be, like something like this happening.
Well, if you said Star Stock dropped PSA, that's probably really huge for them.
Yeah, they're well. Maybe I think I misstated. They are not. That you could submit cards through StarStock to PSA. They've ended that. They're not doing that right now because you could do PSA submissions to StarStock for $30 a card. And I think that tier or that agreement probably with the price raise has ended.
What's up, Stash Man? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you becoming a member, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the support. And now you got a little rated rookie next to your name. That's awesome.
Sports Cards Anonymous. I agree. Rock cards to the moon, 100%.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Although you're fond of things that go to the moon, I believe.
Actually, on StarStock's website, submit to PSA is not even an option right now. It's not even. I don't even have it in my dashboard.
That's nuts.
There was a tab for that, and now you can't even do that.
I'm definitely gonna have to look into StarStock more. I think that's definitely a company I want to do some more research on. When you get your cards into those categories, how many of them have you gotten that have gone into the premier categories? Or
a good amount. A good amount. It's Dakota said it best the other day. StarStock's almost like a free grading. They're going to give you a grade. They've got 3 grades: A, B, and C. So it's almost like getting a free grade to it. It's kind of like taking it to your local card shop and then them giving you an assessment on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now it's 25 cents a card. So. But yet, submit to PSA is not here anymore.
Insane, man. Like, I almost regret not being like, Nate, force in more stuff for me. You know what I mean? At the higher rate. But I mean, it is what it is. We're in this market. We got to try to make do. I will gladly send crap to CGC until they raise their prices. I think I'm just gonna go bulk for all of mine because most of mine are just either PC or stuff to flip, and the PC stuff, it's like Dick Ambrose. You know what I mean? Like, I love Dick Ambrose, but I'm not paying like $10 to subgrade like a card that is probably gonna get an 8 or a 7.
I found the tab. You still can do it, but I did get a message from their support that said that they probably will not be doing any more submissions past this last month.
Who's that? PSA?
Yeah, as far as StarStock sending to PSA, I had to go to the actual card itself, like the cards that I own, and then there was a tab to say send to PSA. There it is right there, submit for grading. Okay, now it's back. That's weird because 2 seconds ago it was not in my my dashboard. Now it is. But when I just looked a few minutes ago, it was not there.
You got any card shows this weekend coming up?
Is there one happening this weekend, Marty?
You know what? I'm not entirely sure. I don't even remember. I know there's one more this month, but
I know we talked about maybe going to Trader Jack's.
Yes,
on Saturday and hitting up some stuff there.
I've got a show this weekend on Saturday that I'm going to.
Nice.
I will tell you, I think this makes looking over your raw cards before purchase much more important now. I mean,
Right.
people are still obviously going to care a lot about condition, but you can't have somebody professionally grade it. You got to make sure it really passes the eye test.
You know what though? Like, I think this might even like increase like the probability of hitting a 10 or at least a 9 off of eBay. You know what I mean? Whereas like now it's like most of the stuff you get on eBay, like, and I know this from buying a lot of like raw cav autos and stuff like that just for my PC. Man, like the likelihood of me getting something I want to send for grading is like pretty low compared to, buying something that's already graded, or even like Marty's been killing the game buying slabs from like crappy grading companies that like people just don't know. But like just from cracking their slabs and looking cards, like we were able to identify like they actually do a good job grading. So like he had some like really nice Curry and hardened rookies and stuff like that I've been cracking for him lately that, in my opinion, they should 10 again because
I have 2 more coming for you too to crack.
Nice.
I got a. Have you ever heard of WGC grading?
No.
I grabbed a LeBron James
See, big guy.
freeze SI for kids.
Dude, Marty, we need to go to this Xenia, Ohio, bro. Big guy says it has 160 tables.
Next week?
He says he thinks it's next week. Yeah. Dude, the crazy thing is, if you think of 160 tables, that is literally 4 times what we just went to last weekend.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is 4. That is like my mind just blew. Like thinking like
it's over by Dayton.
Dayton. Okay. Well, I mean, for 160 tables, I'll drive to Cincinnati. I don't care. You know what I mean? Let's see here.
I just looked it up. It's Dayton.
What do you think about Prism?
I like it. Personally, like I was just saying this earlier. I don't remember who I said it to, but I really think that the price on any PSA 10, I might have said it on this stream even. I think the price on any like PSA 10, like LaMelo Ball or anything, is going to be just tremendously higher than anything else because there's going to be so little PSA coming out, at least at the beginning of this print run. I mean, really, of any of the rookies this year, unless people went express or anything like that. But yeah, I really think that you're going to see substantially higher grades for stuff like that.
Yeah.
PSA slab.
People out there, here's rookie bat express. I mean, like if you pull a LaMelo Ball, even a base, I have to imagine you're probably going to try to get that as soon as possible, regardless of the running.
Yeah, I would. I mean, personally, like right now, if grades are, no, you're good. No worries. I was just gonna say, if grades stay the same way, I would probably send a LaMelo today to BGS. So I think they're gonna hold the most value, for the lowest price, in my opinion.
Well, if you send it to BGS, though, your turnaround, I mean, you're waiting, that 9-month threshold if you do it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's like the one kind of crap part is. Dang it.
It just blows my mind the amount of people that are
in order to get, as quick as you do with the Express, does it become worth it at that point?
Maybe. I guess it depends on the card too. You know what I mean? Like if LaMelo Balls are going for like $500 right out the jump, maybe. But then again, like, will you make more money selling it raw? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I mean, the only other ask is the play to hold cards until you can, until they accept in grading.
Yeah.
Or just sell it raw. That's the decision a lot of us are going to have to face. We hit that big card, is it worth to sell it right now and just get out of it, or throw it in a box in a holder until you can send it in at a more reasonable price. So,
yeah, maybe. I mean, I think that was Marty's playing a lot of his PSA stuff because I have a whole box here of stuff that we're getting ready to sub over to PSA for him. And
I was showing you guys the other day. This is all what I'm ready to send. This is my stack that I was ready to send to PSA.
Yeah,
I was just going to sit in this box until it's time to send it in, till prices drop or something else breaks.
Clint's got a Donruss LaMelo up for sale if anyone wants it. Nice. I still haven't got me a Donruss LaMelo yet. Have you pulled one yet, Marty?
No, you've seen my luck pulling Donruss. It's not big.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of people on the waiting grind.
I found this Donruss this morning. Donruss baseball.
Nice.
My local Walmart that's up the road. Oh, no, I got this yesterday morning. I'm sorry. You can buy one box of cards. That's it. 1 box. So they had that, and they had Topps Heritage, and then Topps Series 1. So I bought the Donruss because I have all types of Series 1s already.
Did they actually drop their price at CSG? Because I could have sworn it was $9, unless that's what I was looking at for like trading. I might have just been on the wrong website the whole time when I was looking. I wouldn't put that past
I told
me.
you the other day it was $8 on Monday. So when you said yesterday that it was $9, it's like, dang, it went up.
Yeah, I was probably just still looking at the wrong website.
Yeah, it's the same company. It's just different avenues you have to go for what you're looking for.
Clint said he'll sell for 50% of a PSA 10.
I don't blame you.
I think he's being funny.
Now, with the price of slabs going to be pretty much astronomical, do you think you're going to see an increase in the trade market?
Oh,
I would think so.
absolutely. MSC is here. What's up, man?
What's up, MSC? Good to see you.
Guys, I'm gonna get out of here, but it's nice hanging
All right,
out with
my
you guys. Thank you for your time.
Likewise. You're always welcome to join, man. Why don't you tell everybody about your Instagram before you leave?
Guys, go check me out on Instagram, To the Moon Collectibles. Every Tuesday night, we're going to be doing a $5 polls. And then on Wednesdays or maybe on Thursdays, we do live rock hard shows. And we do a Sunday.
Oh, I think we lost him.
He does a Sunday sports cards school. Both Nate and I were both lucky enough to be guests on there. So you guys haven't had a chance to check out his IG, make sure you check him out. Tons of great card content on there. And he's a super cool guy, as you guys probably have seen.
See if I can grab a link for him.
Yeah, I don't even know how links and stuff work with IG. Let's see, player Ja Morant. And there was 3. But yeah, make sure you guys check him out on IG. Super nice guy. I don't know about you guys. If you guys ever do this like max declared value, whenever I'm dealing in cards that aren't super expensive, sometimes I just make up that max declared value. I don't know if any of you guys do that. Like, it's probably not best practice, but it's what I do. If it's like a sub $5 card, I'm probably just going to put a random number between 1 to 5. Thanks, Paul. He just dropped the link there for Skylar's To the Moon Collectibles IG. Any of you guys interested in checking that out? Let's go look at this waiting room. Still 2 hours and 33 minutes. But on the plus side, I've got, I think, 7 cards entered already to CSG. I'm going to just do mine first, Mark, because like you said, you wanted to relook over yours. So, dude,
yeah, that's the problem, man.
I have no idea how I'm going to submit my Power Ranger now. I think I'm going to try the Tony Hansons again, though. But I don't know how the hell.
The best looking card in the game.
You know? Everyone wants to grade a fat man in a singlet. I mean,
no comment.
Can you imagine like what these people are thinking? Like they're going through cards and then they're just like, oh, damn. Like, what is that? Is that cleavage on this card? Well, yes, it is. Thank you very much. Oh, that's what's up, man. You got your merch out today.
Clint's asking who looks at our subs. PSA, Nate does our subs for what Anthony's doing now, the SCG. Anthony does the SCG sub.
Yep. Pretty much the way it's worked with our Facebook group that we have. I'll get you guys a link to that too if you're interested. But Nate does like all the PSA submissions, and I've been doing group submissions for like every other company. So if anyone's ever interested in submitting to any company, like I pretty much like I've told Nate this before. Like I love how he's like such a PSA fanboy, but when it comes to slabs, I'm like a slab hoe. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to whoever gives me the best deals and allows me to flip my cards the fastest. You know what I mean? Like PSA is still like in the terms of hoes, they'd still be like my bottom biatch, but because I love PSA and they're going to give me the most value for my money. But when it comes to it, like I need to have like a whole arsenal of grading companies, you know what I mean? Because I want to be able to make money off of everybody, because there's people that will only deal in lower end clientele. So for them, I will gladly continue to send all of my like $1 to $5 cards, so like GMA or CGS or whoever the heck, just to get cheap slabs in to sell to those people. And then like obviously like the mid tier would be like the Beckett SGC type realm, and I'll continue to use them as long as they're affordable. I won't use SGC until they're at least back down to a manageable price, but I will continue to use Beckett in the interim should I continue to get them cheap enough. But I will probably PSA is all my top stuff's always going to go to PSA.
I almost think that SGC maybe made a typo. I mean, I can't believe they would jump that high up. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, man. Like, it's absolutely crazy. But I'm guessing they've received so much, like they said.
What did that release say? 40,000 every month or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh no, it was a large number.
I think they've received like 40,000 just in 36 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Like, here, let me see if I'll try pulling up their website real quick. Go SGC.com. It's bad whenever you like start memorizing websites for grading companies.
Yeah, see, but
starting at $75 a card. So I know that they issued a statement.
Okay, so it is not a typo.
Read the update. Here we go. Okay. As you know, the demand for card grading is higher than it's ever been. Although it seemed totally unrealistic only a few years ago, the entire world has officially taken notice of the trading card explosion, and more have jumped into the hobby than anyone would have imagined. This growth has created so many unbelievable opportunities, but it has certainly presented many challenges as well. After a roller coaster year of 2020, the SGC team, be quiet. The SGC team is stronger than ever. In addition, our massive operational expansion, we kept our word about maintaining the quality of our grading. For those of you who already have heard, our turnaround time is unbelievable now. The question I always ask myself is, should it be? Is turning around an order of 8 Panini Prism cards in 2 weeks really that impressive? Well, in this industry, that is what we've set out to change. So apparently they want to stick with the 2-week turnaround time, which I guess if you're sending 8 cards, that's not a big deal. But if you're sending in bulk, like most people do, it gets a lot harder. The SGC way of doing things, providing service you deserve, is not threatened by the recent shutdown of our competitor, PSA. In fact, it emboldens everything we've been building towards a better hobby for us all. As a representative of our amazing team who've been through all the struggles of rapid and exponential growth, we want to tip our cap to our competitor for making the hard decision that we were faced with back in October of 2020. For those of you guys that don't know, SGC was so backlogged, they had to shut down last year. And this was something that a lot of people gave them a bunch of crap for. This hobby deserves better than what it has grown accustomed to. And at SGC, we believe grading your cards should be as fun as buying, selling, and collecting them. Although we've made it our mission to provide SGC submitters with an enjoyable, fair, and timely grading experience, we simply are not ready to serve all of you yet. So essentially, they're backlogged as well. They said, as mentioned, the previous update, which they put here, they refuse to compromise their service. It means they will not take in more cards than they're able to process. Over the last 24 hours, the number of cards submitted for grading has increased by over 500%. That is insane. Like 100% would double up like their entire business model. Like, this is 5 times what they're normally getting. That's insane to me, guys. With that being said, effective immediately, SGC is increasing our base rate from $25 a card to $75 a card. We understand this is a significant price hike, but it's absolutely necessary due to the decision our competitor has made. Our entire team cares about how you're feeling, and we know this means we will be pricing out a large group of cards. Please understand that this is temporary and we will continue to build an unmatched rate. Although I cannot pinpoint exactly when that will take place, SGC will be lowering our prices as soon as we feel we can effectively meet the demand. Until then, we will continue to grow this amazing team, expand our operation, and build our capacity higher and higher every day. For those of you who will be submitting cards in the near future, expect lightning fast turnaround times and the same fair, accurate grading SGC has been providing for over 20 years. We appreciate you and will continue to grow sustainably with your satisfaction at the forefront. So it's from like the president, Peter Steinberg, but
now SGC doesn't have a group submission, do they? Or
you mean like through their website?
They don't have a bulk.
No, they don't have a bulk price. It's a flat. It was just a flat $25 per card. Now I'm assuming it's, well, obviously a flat $75 moving forward until, we kind of figure out what the landscape's going to look like here. I got to figure out what card I was on last. Let's see. John Moran, Zion.
When PSA starts taking submissions again, I think that they would have to go to something like HGA's doing, where that you can only submit so many at a time. I mean, how else would you go about it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if all the big companies start doing that. They start, going back to limiting each person's account how many you can send in.
Yeah,
because here's the thing: as the card hobby grows, it's just going to bring more people in who are just going to submit more cards.
Yep.
And the only way that they're going to be able to control it is somebody going to a 24/7 operation and or limiting the amount of cards that go in. So, like I said, it's like even in July, I think if PSA opens back up, you're not going to be able to submit to them for less than $40.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. I really wouldn't be, especially with the way this market's been going, man.
Well, hope for them the market stays hot then, because that prices out and alienates a lot of their base.
Yep. Absolutely. Once I get done with
anything will adapt.
What's that?
I said the market and anything will adapt. I mean, you have to imagine there's going to be a lot of different companies that are going to spring up as a result of this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This is a good bold prediction here from Dakota. PSA comes back at 40 per card, and SGC will find a way to allow Prism 2021 basketball at 25 soon. That would be dope, because you figure the majority of people that are going to be desperate to grade, it's going to be Prism basketball. Like, everybody's going to want to send that in.
Yep.
Exactly, J-Dub. That's why I'm trying to get this order submitted today. That way, like, as long as they sleep on it through the night, I'm getting $8 per card. That's the plan, at least. And I'm going to literally send everything that was going to either GMA or to CGC, and pretty much even some stuff that I would have sent to SGC, I'll probably just end up sending to them now to try to get as many slabs back at the lower price. Let's see, let me try to do basketball first. Then I'll move to football. I think GMA was all basketball I was sending. I have no football in that.
Would you happen to know around the time that any of the select sets are going to release retail?
Let me check. Let's see here.
That's obviously another set that people are going to be very prone to want to grade.
Oh, yeah. It shouldn't be too far off either. Oh, no, that's football. Come on. So this is updated as of, oh wait, no, this is not May yet. Or I was going to say this is updated as of May 12th, but release date. That's why am I in Prism? Origins, Contenders, Crown Royal, Impeccable, Court Kings, Noir, Optic. Where in the heck is Select? It's literally going to give us like every set but select.
So Prism came out today.
Prism's already out, but yeah, officially it came out yesterday.
Huh.
Yep. Yeah, I would not be surprised, man, to see 50 times the Prism in SGC compared to PSA. It's a huge opportunity for like literally everybody else with PSA out the game, because there's some people that are going to look at SGC and be like, oh, well, if I'm going to send to SGC, because some people still look at SGC like a GMA. Like when we were at the card show in Ohio the other day, we had like one of the vendors I was trying to trade with had to have like the vendor next to him literally say, no, GMA, or I mean, SGC is a good company. They're like Beckett. Like that was literally what he said to him. Like they're a good company. They're like Beckett. You can trade for those. Because the guy's like, I don't know what these black slabs are, but he was like an old dude. So like, obviously he's probably not like into grading or anything like that. Cause most of the old heads I've met in the hobby really aren't into the grading. You know, grading's more of like a young flipper mentality. You know, a lot of the old heads just like to collect and do it like the old fashioned way, which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? For me, it's like, I'm trying to make a living off of my hobby. You know what I mean? So like, for me, it's harder because there's only so much that I really limit myself to what I keep for myself. But my PC is like outrageous. Like I have probably like the best crappy Cavalier autograph collection like you have probably seen. You know what I mean? Like the stuff I like, I collect heavy. But
a graded cat card.
I do have a graded cat card. Absolutely.
Already have that for you to hit him next time you see him for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Give him a chair shot or something.
I've received several of those in my day.
We were talking about the old heads in the sport. Like that was me. It's like when grading first came out, I'm like, dude, that's a waste of money. You know, why spend money to get a card graded when you can spend that money to buy cards and things like that? And here within the last year, you know, I've kind of been a little more open to it, but now I'm a little more turned off than I ever was because it's taking so long and it's getting really, really expensive.
Yep.
Like, dude, you could take that $75 and go on eBay right now and buy wax. You could buy a good box of wax for $75 right now instead of grading a card. I mean, I don't know if that's just the way that I think about things, but I just look at the price of grading and I think how much wax can I buy with, you know, for that price I'm paying to get a card graded.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Probably a good bit.
Even at the flipper prices, even at the prices where, you know, like you could go like this box of hoops right now on eBay, you know, is, you know, $80-$90, you know, still, you know, still a price. That's a price, almost a price to get a card graded.
Yep. Boom. T-Mac's in there. Little T-Mac National Treasures action. I got that out of a bargain bin for $3.
Dakota says $75 gets you a PSA 9 and PJ Prism rookie all day.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, but just like when I said earlier, it's like I immediately, you know, as soon as I saw the SGC and all the PSA, I raised the prices on all my PSA slabs yesterday.
I don't blame you.
And I don't have any SGC slabs for sale. Those are only in my PC. But if I would, same thing. I mean, I would jack the prices up on it because, hey, you know, just the slab now is valuable.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I went on a nice little streak.
You know what?
I'm
sorry. Go ahead, Marty.
Oh, good. I was just saying I went on a streak buying slabs for the last couple of weeks. Feels like it was a pretty good investment right about now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
J-Dubs puts a good comment in there. The price of wax might come down because people buy it to send stuff into grade. So maybe the price of wax will come down now too.
That would be great.
That's a very interesting. That's a very, very interesting point there. That because that's what a lot of people are doing. They're buying to rip to send it to submit, and if they can't submit, then maybe they won't buy as much. That's a very, very good point. I didn't really think about it that way.
What do you think this effect's going to have on breakers too?
I don't know if it necessarily will affect the breakers that much because people are going to still want the cards, you know what I mean? And they still can't get them. So, like, for people like me that want all the calves, like, really the only way I've been able to, like, collect all the cards on a budget is just by getting in breaks until I have, like, the ones I want. But,
unless they're breaking, graded cards or something like that. Maybe the high-end breakers are doing stuff like National Treasure and things like that because people who get those cards definitely want get those graded, but they're already paying those prices, that high price to get those cards graded because they're up in that, way, the declared value is up in the, $1,000 range already.
Yeah.
See, that's the other part too, is they're not raising the prices of those higher end stuff. It's all the lower end stuff. It's the $500 and below stuff that they've raised the prices on.
Yep.
They still want you to send them National Treasure and all those other ones, but they don't want your prisms. I think that's basically what they're all saying right now. Keep your prisms, keep your tops, keep your Don Russ.
Yeah. So how many cards are you getting ready to send to CSG today, Anth?
For myself or just in total? Because
for you
personally, I had 124 from our GMA order that didn't go out. So for myself, I'm probably going to send all of my CSG and my GMA cards. So I've already got 10 in. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. I got another 19. So I'll probably do at least 30 for myself.
Cool.
If I can get the Tony Hansons in, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
But as far as like your stuff, as soon as I'm done entering mine, we can go through yours and see like what all, you want me to submit on your end too. Cause I know that it's different for you with your, actually I have like a thing set aside that you had originally said you wanted for CSG. Is these the ones you want to go through and you want me to just not send your GMA ones or?
How many do I have in that pile, honestly?
Let me check. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, I thought CSG was sports card only. You can't send wrestling because wrestling's not a real sport.
You have 24 right here that were rubber band together.
I think that's good that he didn't hear me.
No, I heard you.
You just chose not to respond.
I was counting.
I know you wrestlers don't like to hear that. Wrestling's not real.
I have a back that begs to differ.
I have all the utmost admiration for people who do wrestling, man. That's tough. I couldn't do it.
It is tough, man. Especially on the body. It, like, trashes your body. Let's see. 1920. Panini. See, okay, so now it's actually showing the different sets, of course, now that I didn't necessarily need it to. Card number. Oh, look, now it's even showing card numbers. Add new. I wonder how many people were on this website for it to now start working the way it's supposed to.
Get it all in while you can.
That's what I'm going to do, man. Like, even though, like, I probably don't want to drop like $1,000 compared like with both of our submissions, because pretty much when both of us send this in, this is probably gonna be like $1,000 submission. But this time next week, this could be like a $3,000 submission. You know what I mean? So like, I've learned when it comes to sports cards, like if you're gonna grade it, just send it in because you never know what's gonna happen. Because there were times back when I first started sending to PSA before the price first went up, it was like, I'll just wait. I'll send, a few this month, a few next month. And then it's like I started seeing them go up. So it's like literally I'm going to send everything I can ASAP and get it in there. But at least this is starting to move a little bit faster, which is nice because before it wasn't even like necessarily letting me plug in a lot of this information.
Yeah.
Now it's back to no hoops being there. Terrific.
Seems right.
Yeah. All right.
They did. they did just have it down for maintenance a little while ago. I don't know if maybe that's affecting it or what.
I wouldn't be surprised, dude. I bet you there's probably hundreds of people on their website right now trying, like, scrambling like I am to get an order in before the prices go up. I would not be surprised to find that out.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, it's just like that day I got that bug up my butt about SGC, and literally a day and a half later they jumped their prices.
Yep.
Like, that's how I feel about this right now. You know what I mean? Like, as long as they're still at $8, I'm gonna keep entering cards until like I have no more to grade.
Absolutely. See, and this is the beautiful part about like having your cards prepared, because like I look at the box I have right now. I have everything sorted into what's gradable, what's not, whether I was planning on sending it in now or you know, a few months down the road, whatever.
Yeah.
But this way, it's not like you have to sit there and take the time and look over condition and everything else to see what you're going to send.
Yep. That's what I try to do. Like, as soon as like I determine a card is something that is a candidate for grading, for me, I try to look it over as good as possible. And then, like, Nate will tell you, I'm the king of handing him a blaster box full of cards to grade. You know what I mean? I just stick them in blaster boxes. And then as soon as that box is full, I give it to Nate.
That's awesome.
Yep. So it normally don't take me too long, you know, with all the cards I pick up on a weekly basis, you know, and if it's, you know, not gradable, then I just disclose what's wrong with it and put it on eBay.
Absolutely. Now, as far as sourcing, what's kind of going to be your strategy there? Because obviously you're not going to be able to grade as much. Are you looking to maybe buy it in bulk at a lower price and kind of move things raw, or are you going to be in kind of a holding pattern?
Honestly, I'm just going to kind of like the main way I've been sourcing to grade has just been ripping packs. Like, most of what I grade is either from ripping packs or bargain bins. You know, some stuff I pick up on eBay, but as far as stuff I've been picking up lately, it's either already graded or it's, you know, like Okoro autos or just Okoros that I need to have all of them type thing. So I haven't been putting an extraordinary amount out into like picking stuff up lately, just because I've been wanting to kind of maximize my profits on the stuff that I already kind of have in my inventory.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, moving forward, man, I'm probably going to be in a holding pattern on most stuff. I'll send like the cream of the crop stuff, like I normally would send like to Nate. I'm probably going to start sending that to BGS if they don't up their prices. If they do up their prices, then I'm probably just going to hold stuff and continue sending to CSG unless they up their prices. Then we're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
So I guess right now I'm just going to use Beckett and CSG.
Yeah.
Until they go up, and then from there, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Well, the good news is you've submitted enough stuff. You should be starting to receive these waves that are going to start trickling in.
Exactly, especially if they're going to be shutting down all operation to focus on all of the stuff I've sent them. Because you've seen like the orders I've gotten back from like GMA and SGC and these other companies. It's like I've sent considerably more to PSA, like by far. It's like not even close. Like PSA is like by far like my most rated company.
Makes sense.
Let's see. This is a select 15-16. Kyrie Irving action.
Nice.
This is one I picked up in an LCS with you.
Ohio?
Yep.
Nice. I'll tell you what, I think this makes bargain bin chasing a very desirable action right now. As long as they, I mean, even if they go up a few dollars up to that $15 range, that's one thing. But ideally, if they can keep it at that low price point, the demand's going to be insane for them. And with them already having the background in the comics, I'd have to imagine that they have a decent enough staff to handle some stuff.
I would think, yeah. And dude, like the great thing about them, I like is that they're it's like a new company, but it's not a new company. You know what I mean? Like they're new to sports cards, but like they're a consistent, like well put together company. You know what I mean? So like that's one thing I look for, because like even for me sending to GMA, You know what I mean? With all the people saying, oh, they just give 10s or they're this or they're that. You know what I mean? Like, I made sure that like people I know and I like respect their opinions, like were using it before I even decided to try it. You know what I mean? Like Grunt Dad, in the comments here, I don't know if he's still here, but like he was one of the people that was like real integral in me actually giving it a shot, just because, you know, he had put videos out kind of just describing why he sends to them and stuff like that. So I said, heck, I'll give it a try. And if I can't move the slabs, I just won't do it again. And every single time I've sent in, I've had no problem moving the slabs. You know, they might not move overnight like, you know, certain PSA slabs do, but I mean, you leave them up on eBay, they'll sell out. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to step away for a moment.
No worries.
You know, the other thing I was thinking too now is people who are doing auctions on YouTube now, they might see a little bump in some auction attendance and prices too.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, honestly, like just the stuff I'm going to put in the auction now is going to change.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, not only that, but like, you know, we know certain people who, you know, only do auctions on slabs. Like, like I just went and instead of just being subbed, I turned on all notifications. That way I know when he goes live now.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I just think the price of a slab card is going to go up way.
Oh yeah. And that's the crazy thing too, man, because I know we had talked about like eventually, like hopefully our auction will get known for a lot of the graded stuff that we've been doing, you know? So like, just imagine, man, like the slabbages that just between like me, you, and Marty that we're going to have here, not even counting all the slabbages that Nate has, the guy who does the submissions for us. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think.
That's the issue too for me, is like I really don't have a whole lot of slabs, and so I only offer 2 or 3 at auction because, you know, I don't want to run out, you know, because I didn't jump on the GMA train or anything like that. So
thanks for sharing that, new collector, because I'm literally still weekly gradings are limited. Thursday, no more this week. Well, at least I can show you guys the order now. So let me show you this. So just skip that. So this is kind of how you'd go through and like enter the stuff. You would choose your labels and everything like that. But you essentially want to have your order already set. So that way, when it comes time to get in queue, you have an order to be in queue with. So this is what I was trying to show you guys earlier when the site was just like having epileptic seizures on us. These are the 5 cards I'm sending in. I got the Donruss Okoro, which is a press proof numbered out of 349. I got a certified blue Okoro. I got the Revolution Astro Okoro. And then Marty's sending in this Ja Morant level 2 Court Kings and this Fleer Retro LeBron James. So that's the 5 card order we're trying to get in. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Okay, so their Facebook had a note. They will try to open at 9 p.m. tonight. Sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree. This the breaks. Like GMA 10 is it'll probably always be lower than, the only way it's going to be not lower than GMA 10 is if PSA goes out of business, you know what I mean, or something like that. But yeah, I think PSA 10 is going to always be king. GMA 10 basically comes in right around PSA 9 pricing most of the time. Now that math can change based on the card, you know, and situation at times. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason they charge like a fraction of the price the PSA does, because you're going to basically get a fraction of the price back. So for me with GMA, really all I send is like low end crap. But as of right now, I'm sending to CSG, the company that did all the comics, just because I want to make sure that I don't completely miss the wave. Because GMA went up to $15 a card, and your boy don't want to pay that.
Homie, don't play that.
Just at $15 a card, how do you recoup your value?
That's the crazy part.
That's the thing is, if there was more value in GMA, $15 is still an okay price compared to PSA. I know CGC or CSG and Beckett, but like at $15 a card for me, if I'm paying $15 a card, I want to see at least a $50 value.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm looking at.
Absolutely.
Because the price of the card, the price of the grading, the price of the shipping. All that I'd want to see at least a $50 value in the card when it comes back.
Yeah.
Like, look at this, for example. This is the most recent card I just sold of Marty's on eBay. GMA 10, Patrick Williams, received a best offer of $15. You know what I mean? So, like, literally, this would have been a loss if we would have just graded this with GMA and paid $15. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a brand new rookie. You know, granted, Hoops has been out a couple of months, so it's fallen from grace a little bit. But the fact that we took a best offer of $15 and that's what it would cost even to grade it now, you know what I mean? Like, there would be no sense in even grading a Hoops Patrick Williams now.
Yep.
So that's what kind of sucks.
And you know, just the value's not there to send anything, even in my opinion, like that high mid level. I won't even, you know, maybe if it's $20 or less a card, that's kind of my target market for GMA.
Yeah. So this break said HGA is going for more than anyone else besides PSA, and I fully agree with that. That's why I'm trying to get in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of them dudes that have been in line that has not gotten anything through yet. So, like, literally, me and Marty had the same submission set up on both of our computers, and whoever gets in first is going to submit it. Like, that's kind of the way we've been rolling with it.
Now it does so it does save it till the next time.
Yeah, it'll save it.
Okay.
So
That's
like
okay.
my submission will be there just until I can get in, type of thing. You know what I mean?
I wonder if people would sell their spots. I wonder if you go on eBay right now, you might see somebody with an HGA submission spot.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's, you know.
Dude, that's crazy to even think of. Hold on, let's check that out. HGA.
I always think of ways of like, how can I exploit this for more money?
Don't you have to have the order set up before you would even?
I think you do. So maybe you can't, because that would be like the ultimate hustle. Like, just being that dude that goes and just sets up every day and then charges people, you know, like $1 a card or however much a card just to like take your place. That would be the ultimate hustle. Like, literally, all you'd have to do is just click on a website every day and then just charge people to like take your place. That'd be like selling the slabs without actually grading the cards or selling them. Yeah, that wouldn't be a. So these are like card holders and stuff for it. They don't have any submission spot.
Do you think you're going to see a rise in value in like PSA 8s and 8.5s now because of, just overall scarcity?
I would think so.
I would think just about anything graded right now is probably going to get, you know, at least a 5 to 10% bump in value.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if it doesn't. Yeah, I completely agree with you, J-Dub. That's just the current market, man. You know what I mean? Like, what did we have that up there for, like a week and a half, 2 weeks before that sold, Mark?
Yeah.
And I listed it at $18. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to get, like, crazy astronomical pricing on this stuff. I just wanted to try to get Marty as close to, you know, the going rate as possible on those. And like I said, we took an offer for $3 off, and it was already pretty cheap. See, I don't know why on some of these it works, but on some of them it doesn't. Makes no sense. Like, came right up with all the subsets and everything. Come on.
So you've submitted with a lot of these companies so far. Who do you think has the easiest submission system?
I haven't done PSA yet, but SGC has been the easiest so far. GMA wasn't too bad. The thing that sucks about them is it's pen and paper, so you literally have to do everything manually.
Really?
So, in my opinion,
the 15 a card now. Maybe they're trying to get with the Century.
Well, I know that they're trying to even get a pop report currently. Like, they don't even have pop reports available on their slabs yet. So, like, that's one of the big things they're trying to do is, you know, really update a lot of what they're doing. Yeah, I think I'm just going with like a flat $8 across the board on these cards.
Makes sense.
So I don't necessarily care enough to get the subgrades. Because this is all low-end crap, you know what I mean? Like, none of this is even, like, valuable.
You should probably use that exact advertisement when you list it on eBay.
I'm going to. Worthless crap without subgrades. I was too cheap to spend the extra $10. Come and buy my worthless crap, everybody. I promise you.
Worthless crap of this offensively challenged player.
Exactly. I love when people do that, man. Like, I couldn't believe that dude was straight up trash talking his own cards. I was like, I will certainly buy this offensively challenged card from you. 16-17 was Jamal Murray, right? He was 16-17?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. He came out the Jaylen Brown year, I think.
Yes.
I hate whenever... What's that?
It's an underrated draft class. Simmons, Ingram.
Yep.
Siakam.
Yep.
Hey, just out of curiosity, Anthony, did you ask Nate about the auction on Sunday? We still planning on doing it?
I haven't spoken to him, but I would assume we're still on.
I just know we had talked about it, but since it is Easter, I just want to make sure. I don't have anything to do. I'll plan on being there.
Yeah, I'll probably be available as well. So, as far as I know, guys,
on your channel this week, right?
Yeah, I have it scheduled, but that was like before I realized it was Easter, because my brain doesn't work very well these days. But yeah, I mean, as long as you guys are down, I'm definitely down too.
I'm down. I got a stack of stuff. I got a couple Jerry Jeudy's in score that I'm going to offer up. How about some Herberts in score? Found these digging through some stuff. I got a Cleveland Cavaliers lot too.
Oh, sexy.
So since you said you probably have these already, I'm going to offer these up.
Nice.
And I got about right now, this is just what I got so far. I think there's 10 Deion Sanders in here, so of baseball and football.
Nice.
So that's what I already got. I already have ready.
Did I finish the Jamal Murray? Let me see. I did. Or, excuse me. All right, next one. Basketball, 1920.
I don't know if I told you or not, too, and that I have a little bit of a video on it. I'm going to wait till it's completed and then do a full video. I actually took 20 cards to a local auction.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes. But that won't be until I think that submission won't be until May. So I got to wait till May to find out the results.
Gotcha.
Because he's already got enough for this month. Because he does one card auction a month.
That'll be cool to see how that goes.
Yeah. He actually asked me for 50.
Nice.
So he's given me 50 spots, but I said, well, for my first time, let me do 20 because I had like 3 days to get cards together.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I wanted to go back and look at his previous auctions, see what was selling in his auctions.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just bring 20 random cards, you know what I mean?
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you found me through Dakota. Dakota's an awesome dude, man. He's on that road to 1,000. So if you guys haven't checked out Sports Cards Anonymous, make sure you check out my man. If he gets there before May, I think he's giving out Hoops Premium Blaster. But yeah, he's a good dude, man. Puts out really good information. Knows the football market very, very well. Yeah, I'm sure he knows other markets really well too. But, one thing that I really enjoy watching him for is his insight on football. Because
do you think G-May's price increase has to do with their label changing? I just remembered that too.
It might. I mean, that was one of their excuses, though, for the $8 increase. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it has a little something to do with it, but I'm sure they've probably been getting hit by submissions too. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the only one putting out YouTube videos on their grading service and stuff like that. unlimited walkthrough. They charge literally 2 cents more than walkthrough. Like, why? Like, why is that an option for 2 cents
weird.
more?
Yeah, that's strange.
That's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. J-Dub said, on a high note, I'm on board with Prism Basketball. Got one hanger today at Walmart. That is sick, bro. Yeah, I need to find some, bro. I haven't found any yet at all.
They ain't found. Yep, I went to Target and Walmart today on the way home and didn't find nothing.
Look at that. I'm up to $160 already. 20 cards. I don't even know how to enter this. Look at this. It's a Ja Morant, but it's like a watercolor sketch. It's like not a real card.
That's custom. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's the weird thing because GMA will take these. You know what I mean? That's the weird thing. So I don't even know. You think I should pull the Ja?
Paying $15 a card to use them. Great stuff like that.
Yeah, touche. Well, that might just go in the auction then. Let's go Okoro. Because you know your boy wants to grade all the Okoros. And of course, it's not going to say hoops again.
If he blows up, though, you're sitting pretty. Him and Dylan Windler.
I know. I haven't graded any Windler yet, though. Like, I'm sorry. You got to at least start for me to start, like, substantially grading your cards. Or at least have some kind of, like, buzz around you. Jaws side. He might have to go over with my Power Rangers and my Tony Hansen. Were you there at 6 a.m.? Dang.
My Walmarts don't open. The Walmart don't open till 7, and the Targets don't open till 9.
Yeah, the Targets. They were saying that most of them are going to start across the board selling sports cards only Friday mornings. Stash PSA is down for at least now through July, so they may open back up in July. But as of right now, the only way you can send to them is if you do their like Super Express, which is $300 per card. So I know a lot of people, like myself included, will not be paying that. So I'm going through. This is the company that does all of the comic books. Going through and sending stuff to them now. Was planning to send at least half of the stuff I'm putting in this to prison draft picks. I was going to send half of this stuff to GMA today, but they went up in price by double. So I decided to go with the lowest price one on the market that I could find that was like reputable.
Have you done any like comps on what they sell for, like on a comparison of like a PSA or a BGS?
I haven't. I'm guessing they're going to be like comparable to like GMA, most likely. Probably a little bit better just because of the whole comic book reputation, I would think.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're like almost grandfathered in as a little bit more reputable just because of who they are. But no, I haven't really done too many like comps on it and stuff. So J-Dub was there at 620 for a 7 open, not too bad to get a box. Target, he may go at 6 for the 8 open. But the thing that's crazy is there's people that take lounge chairs and they'll like literally camp out, you know, like outside the store or like up by like where they go to check out, or like I've seen a lot of people out by the video department because some of the Targets are doing it by the video department now. So they'll literally be over there with their little lounge chairs just chilling out.
The Target near me, the guys actually go to the patio section and they bring over the chairs from the patio section.
Yep.
It's like, and then they don't put them back. So
thanks, J-Can. So he says that Comps on CSG is like 50 to 70% of PSA so far. So that's not terrible. Like that's right, probably in range with a, I guess, GMA, maybe even a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Paul, or Marty, or either of you guys?
It's really hard to say.
He says the CSG 10 is hard to find. So I'm guessing it's more or less like the Beckett system. So you're trying to get the 9.5.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is the first submission I'm sending there. I was going to do a GMA sub today, but they went up to $15 a card. So I was like, yeah, the heck with that nonsense. So that's why we're going here now. I like how Isaac Okora is in there because I've typed him in so many times.
How many Okoros do you have going out all day?
Oh, man, I don't even know. There's probably at least like 6 in this submission.
Nice.
How many we got all day? I remember that from my restaurant days.
Yeah. That's a really good way of looking at it, J-Can. Like that's the main reason. Like I've only been really sending like my major fire over to PSA, and I've been sending everything else to like SGC, GMA, and some of the quicker turnaround time places, just because I want to try to take advantage of, just like you said, being able to turn and burn as much as possible, as quick as possible. So you bought the elite membership to get the 150 credit. That's what we did too. Well, I mean, technically Marty did that because this is his account we're using, but yeah, it's dope. Add card. I think that was an Okoro I just put in. Sport, basketball, 1920. Manufacturer. Panini. Oops. Card number.
If I do recall correctly, too, I think it said there's a $2 upcharge for autograph cards through CSG.
Oh, okay. I'm cool with that. It's better than the $10 for subgrades.
Hey, some people we know really value those subgrades, man.
Yep. You know what the best part about Beckett is? Penny sleeves. Me and Marty have like so many like inside jokes. It's funny.
I'll tell you what, you want an interesting card experience, go to some of the LCSs on the way to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Some phenomenal characters.
Absolutely. You know the crazy thing? I was looking through my GMA slabs. The only slabs I have that they use a penny sleeve for whatever reason, it's Pokemon. All of my Pokemon cards I sent to GMA all have the penny sleeve. Every other card I sent doesn't have one. It's like the weirdest thing. I wonder why they would use the penny sleeve on Pokemon, but not anything else. Unless Pokemon's just like smaller. I don't know.
Is it typically like a thinner card?
Exactly, J-Can. And most of the stuff I'm getting is just to resell. You know what? I don't know if it's thinner, Mart. Like I'd say it's pretty close to. Might be a little bit thinner, actually. Now that you mention it, I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's weird that those would be penny sleeved, and then like literally every other type of thing I've sent them isn't. That's my mama.
I hope your mama just didn't see you send her a voicemail on a live.
I'm sending her a message that I'm still live.
Oh.
She knows how I roll. Let's see. So all of my basketball's in. I only got a few football I'm sending. That's weird. I thought I had way more football than this. I got like literally 4 football cards. Thought I had more than that.
Well, you have enough cards. It could be anywhere if you had more set aside.
Exactly. 2018.
That's the one I was thinking of. WCG grading.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
You've seen them before. WCG.
I actually, Amp, that SI for Kids LeBron. That's who that's through.
Oh, nice.
This kind of ruins my game though, because I was targeting all these lower end grading companies. As long as I thought the card looked good, I would just crack the slab and send it in.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you still could theoretically to like, if it's a big enough card to Beckett, unless they raise their value now.
Mm-hmm. I'd have to assume it's inevitable.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That was literally why I would like hit you up today, and I was like, dude, I got to send something to Beckett like ASAP. I just wanted the MPJ in because I literally picked that up raw just to grade.
Yeah,
Anthony, this one right here. Pull it forward there. You've seen this. They're grading their cards before.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen those before.
So their prices are $35. 7 to 10 days, $20. 11 to 18 days is $15.
That's crazy. Like, who is spending this money with them? Like,
but look at their shipping prices. UPS ground with insurance $8 flat. FedEx next day $25, and UPS next day. So you can only send it through FedEx. You can't do a postal service.
That's weird. So yeah, I'm entering a Patty Mahomes green parallel out of Contenders right now.
We grade all types of cards, such as non-sports, comic cards, sports trading cards, rifle cards, thick cards, die-cut cards, rounded corner cards. You're gonna advertise on your website that you accept rounded cornered cards.
Let me see if I can show you guys the outside yet. It's not quite laying here yet, Stash, but I mean, some of it's coming down.
We can grade all sizes: basketball, baseball, football, hockey, soccer, boxing, Pokemon, racing, minor league cards, foreign cards, specialty cards. Hey, you can send your Tony Hansen here.
Yes. I did have a WCG-like career. And by that, I mean short-lived.
8x10 holder.
I mean, no offense to the good people at WCG, because I'm sure that
they may be watching. You might get a sponsorship by them.
Yeah, WCG. If you want me to say good things, hit up your boy with some sponsorships. I will talk about you all day, every day.
They go from 10 pristine all the way down to 1.
You know what's crazy is I hit up GMA. I was like, I gave them my YouTube information. I was like, look, I'm already doing group submissions for you guys. I'm already telling people you don't suck. Like, sponsor me. And they just
use those words. I already tell them you don't suck.
You know, like, you know what's funny? When you go to tag GMA videos, like on YouTube, like one of the major tags is GMA good? Like, and then another one is GMA grading, any good? So like literally like the thing people want to know about GMA is, are they legitimate? Do they suck? Like that's what most people are searching when it comes to like GMA. So like every time I tag like a GMA video or anything to do with GMA, like that's like one of the things I put in there is GMA any good type stuff. You know what I mean? Because like as far as people searching GMA, most of the people searching like, well, I don't say most, but a nice chunk for that to be like one of the better channel tags for it is like people wanting to know if they're an actual like legitimate grading company.
J-Can says that WCG used to sell to the repack vendors for Target and Walmart.
That's real cool. I know that whatchamacallit does now. MJ Holdings does a lot of that now. The company that does like the deliveries and stuff for like Panini and Pokemon and stuff like that.
The weird thing is I'm on their website and I don't see anywhere to sign up for a. Okay, here it is. Nope. They've got the most ghetto website. Look at this thing. Let me share the screen again. This thing is ghetto.
Yeah, let me know when you get it up. I'll pop it up there for you.
There it goes. Look at this. I mean, it's really.
That doesn't look too world class to me. I'm just saying.
I mean, look,
it's like something straight out of like America Online.
There's something supposed to be flashing right here. It'll flash in every once in a while. There it is. Oh, okay. So you get over here, got your. But there's nowhere to sign up for an account. I don't see anywhere. Contact, about us. Like, but I don't see like sign up for account. All I got is submission. Like, I'd be afraid to send cards to them because like you don't have an account.
Yeah. Well, you don't really have an account with GMA either, I don't think. You know what I mean? You literally just print out a form and then you fill it out by hand.
But you don't have a profile on GMA?
No, you literally just print out a form, fold it up and stick it with your cards and send it in.
Wow, okay.
They're like Stone Age grading. That's the one thing I don't like about grading with GMA is it takes so much longer because I have to do everything by hand. So at least on the computer, I can copy and paste stuff because I keep spreadsheets for every submission. So that way, like by the time the cards come back, even if they remove the little tabbies, I know whose is whose, you know what I mean? Because I'll even go so far as to like actually put like notes just for myself. Like if say Marty has, you know, a card the same as like Glenn, GMA Jedi guy, if they have the same card, like I want to know whose is whose, even if they don't return the tabby on the slab, which sometimes they will if you ask. But in the odd chance they don't, I want to make sure I can at least identify that card again by eye. So that's one of the things that takes the most time in prepping an order is literally just being able to identify the cards when you get them back. Especially because oftentimes it's at least multiple weeks, if not months. So like I try to be like overly prepared with what I put on them.
I could have swore there was an account. Oh, well, I guess not. I'll have to show you how to, because I've got one of their forms, Anthony, and I'll have to show you how you can actually type it in. Let me make sure I still have it. Because I know at one point in time I downloaded the form and then maybe not.
Oh, look, they have this stuff here. I didn't realize that. That's what I was looking for. What am I looking for here? Kickoff. Goal line was the last one. Kickoff. There we go. Card number, I think it's 3. I have 2 of the same cards going in here. This Josh Allen.
I thought it was it. I thought I was able to save the form.
Let's see if I can go back and edit that. View. Goal line. This one I just saw. Oh, there it is. Goal line. Card number 3. Josh Allen. Attributes. Is that blue or purple? I think that's blue. There we go. We're in with Flint, cooking with gas in this piece. I guess I should probably make sure my autos are checked as autos. How do I put my autos at?
I thought you had the Jalen Rose.
Yeah, let's see, Jalen. Autograph, here we go. Yep. Next. Let's go. I have another auto of Mark Price. Those might be the only autos I have. $2 more. Cool. I think those are the only 2 autos I had. So then my cards, it looks like I have 28, not counting my Tony Hansons or John Morant or Power Ranger cards. Do you think I should try to submit this John Morant? The like custom looking one? Would you just add the crap on the back, or would you just not send it?
I don't even know if they'd accept it. So
I'm still thinking about sending the Tony Hansons anyway. Just because, why not?
Anthony, I'm going to step away. Thanks for letting me join you for a little bit.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thanks for coming on, BSing with us. Appreciate it.
So, anybody still in chat, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Marty, it's good to see you, buddy. Have a great night.
Yeah.
I'll talk at you guys later.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it, man. Cool. Well, guys, like I said, I'll probably hang out just a few minutes longer. I'm going to continue this submission pretty much the rest of the night. I still have like 100 cards to put in, but we will get through it. I probably won't stay live for the entire time because I know I have some friends that will be going live here probably soon, and I don't want to over intrude too many people's times. I just really wanted to get on and talk about the market, man, because like this is like I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm in a whirlwind right now. You know what I mean? Just trying to figure out like what the next move is. You know what I mean? Having so much money invested, like not even like in cards sent there, but like I have a crap load of money invested just in stuff to send to like any of these companies. You know what I mean? To where like GMA is like pretty much priced me out at $15 a card. All right, so your stuff. I'm gonna make myself big and I'll go over it. And you can tell me whether or not you want me to send it to.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I just got to answer a text real quick.
All right, do your thing. Let me know when you're ready. And then that way people can at least see what you're sending too. While you're checking your text, I'll show them the stuff I'm sending. So this is everything. This is all 28 cards I just entered. I have a few more cards I want to send. Like I have my professional wrestling cards that I want to grade, which are these two. Like this is a rookie card that SGC said no to. And this is just another card I have. I have a green Power Ranger card I want to grade. Can't really see it that well because of my green screen. And then I have this John Morant watercolor card I wanted to send in too. I know for a fact GMA will grade this. So that was another reason I was going to send my wrestling cards because clearly it's not like Topps, WWE, anything like super reputable. It's like literally a independent wrestling graphic design person who made those cards. So, you know what I mean? It's nothing big, but I would like to grade them. But yeah, let me know whenever you're done with that text, man, and I'll start showing you some of your cards. But all right, cool. I'll show them my stuff real quick. Got Josh Allen. This is the kickoff edition. Josh Allen got the goal line edition. Both of those going in. We got Pat Mahomes, green parallel. Tom Brady, red parallel. Mark Price auto. That's for my PC. Okoro base. Crusade for the PC. Just regular Okoro base for the PC. Okoro we got next for the PC. Matisse Thybulle rated rookie. DeAndre Hunter rated rookie. Jamal Murray game day rookie insert. RJ Barrett Illusions rookie. Chris Paul, this is numbered out of Court Kings out of 149. This is a Giannis winner parallel from Hoops 2018. Kyrie Irving 2015 select. Ja Morant second year. This is the Hoops winner edition. Zion second year Hoops winner edition. Got a relic here of James Harden. Auto of Jalen Rose from Prism. Got a game used relic of Dirk. National Treasures relic of T-Mac. Second year Hollow Frequent Flyers Ja Morant. Second year jersey swap Zion and Ja Morant. Tyrese Halliburton second year rookie card Hoops winner edition. James Wiseman Hoops winner edition. LeBron James Hoops Winter Edition, LeBron James Marquee, LeBron James Status, and another one for the PC, Isaac Okoro Hoops Winter Edition. So those are the 28 that I have already to go in. Like I said, I might try to put in these other cards, but I don't even know if they'll take them. If any of you guys know, definitely let me know in the comments and everything. Stash says you might see a lot of new companies popping up that are willing to take cards in for grading. There's going to be a wide opportunity to make money as the bigger hitters going up taking so long. Absolutely, man. Like literally, that's the only reason I've been sending to like the GMAs is just to kind of have stuff to flip. So now I'm going to go through Marty's stuff, and he's going to kind of just let us know whether or not he wants it in the submission. We got Rookie of the Year Herbert.
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb Prism.
Yep.
Numbered Steph Curry.
Yep.
Marc Gasol Rookie.
Yep.
Got a Vucevic Rookie.
Yep.
Ingram Rookie.
Uh-huh.
Silver Jackson Hayes.
Yep.
Silver Lonnie Walker.
Yep.
Base DeAndre Hunter.
Yep.
Shaq Slam.
Yep.
Luka Hollow Slam.
Yep.
Giannis Hollow Splash.
Yep.
Giannis will to win silver.
Yep.
Buddy Hield Mosaic Rookie.
Correct.
Tom Brady Legacy.
Uh-huh.
Joe Burrow Illusions.
Yep.
LeBron James Status.
Yep.
Kobe.
Yep.
Gary Payton Rookie ×2.
Yep.
Tom Brady Shining Stars.
Yep.
Tom Brady Brilliance.
Yep.
Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want all of those sent?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll show you what I had for you for GMA too. And then I actually have another separate stack for you here too. I didn't know what you wanted done with. I'll show you the separate stack first.
Cool.
And then I'll get into the GMA stuff. So you got an RJ Barrett. This is just a base.
Hold
green.
on that.
This is a green emergent.
You know what? I remember going through all these. These would all be holds right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I couldn't remember why I had it separate. So, okay, cool. So this is your GMA order that we're pretty much switching over. You got the rookies of Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, put that in.
Okay. You got a Lauri Markkanen Hoops rookie.
Hold off.
Okay. A silver we got next of DeAndre. Send it. Okay. Pink Hero.
Send that.
XR Hero.
Hold.
Regular Essentials Hero.
Hold that for now.
Another hero.
Hold that for now.
Do you want to hold all the Chronicles?
Yeah.
The Chronicles and then the Recon Chronicle too.
Yeah, let's hold off on all those.
Okay. You got we got next of John Collins.
Yeah, send that.
We got the laser thing of PJ Washington.
Hold off on that.
I guess you want to hold on the Cowden base one then?
Yeah, hold on that too, please.
Okay. You got the Okoro Great Expectations.
Send that.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you're not gonna grade that one, I'll just trade you for it and grade it. You got a Justin Jefferson.
Hold that one, and then I know I have another.
You want to hold that one too?
No, send that one.
Send the next up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, I had more cards. My Dick Ambrose and Lee Mays.
Nice.
Yeah, those are definitely getting sent. Those are the next ones getting entered, as a matter of fact. Dude, you got a Dick Ambrose. Like, probably my very favorite LCS owner of all time says that on a regular basis. I actually started PCing Dick Ambrose just based on that interaction with that guy. All right, so Lee Mays and Dick Ambrose have to kind of go in first. Like No offense to your cards, they're just not Lee Mays and Dick Ambrose.
I can't hate on that.
2002's finest, Lee Mays rookie action. Let's see if they even have. Oh yeah, SP Authentic. There we go. That used to be the set back in the day.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe just SP. SP. No, card number 204.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it too. I may end up sending a little bit more from the box I have at home right now.
Cool. I figure at the very least, man, if we could even, how much did you pay for this Lee Mays? Was it like $8?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna put $5. I'm so cheap with my max declared values. But yeah, Lee Mays, you're in there, buddy. You deserve to be graded.
You should put priceless for max value.
I should. Hold on, let me see if I can edit that. These people are going to be like, is this guy high? Let's see. Oh, no, it has to be a number. There we go. Customer notes, priceless. And you know what the best part about it is? They think you're the weirdo because I'm under your account.
It's fair.
Although it's probably not too much of a stretch. Football year.
Does it say like bulk turnaround with this company is what, 60 days? I think it said.
Yeah.
That's still obviously a refreshing time period. It's not that bad.
Oh heck yeah. I'm totally down with 60 days.
Yeah.
Because even that's like nothing compared to PSA.
Yeah, it's like 20% of PSA's average time.
Touche, J-Dub. I'm probably gonna have to go back and fix that now. He says that's after it's been graded. Touche. I'll fix that.
Well, wouldn't it be based on CSG's values instead of PSA's?
Yeah, you think it would be. But I think he just meant like in general, though.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like for whatever company. I don't even know why like these lower end companies even ask for that. They should just say our slabs suck. You know, you're not going to get.
You know, about a year ago, GMA would be begging for this kind of business at their $6 price.
Actually, you know what I should put for max declared value is just lol. LOL. Dude, you know it's gonna be funny. It'd be awesome if Homeboy from the LCS was watching right now, and I don't even have my share screen up. My bad, guys. I didn't realize I wasn't doing that anymore. But it'd be funny if Homie from the LCS was watching right now, and he's like, "Dude, you're grading a Dick Ambrose? No way."
Yeah, he was really going for a Cleveland vibe in those packs.
He really was, man. Because everybody loves Timmy.
Killing me today.
Like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't even think people in Cleveland like Tim Couch.
I seem to remember him getting booed a lot.
I don't remember like him being a first round like success. Like last I checked, he was like bust.
Yeah, they didn't really do him a lot of favors with the team around him either, though.
Oh yeah, that's true too. 246. That's not terrible. Okay, let's go back to submission form grading. I'm gonna start entering your stuff now.
Cool.
I won't be able to enter Drew's. What do you want me to do with Drew's Charizard, man? Should I send that in on the other one, or should we just hold that for now?
I don't know, man. I mean, you tell me. Like, would it have to be on a separate invoice since it's CG or CGC instead of CSG?
What's that?
Like, it's
I would have to go to the other website to be able to put that in because this one doesn't do the Pokemon, so it would have to be a completely separate submission.
Got you.
Which is dumb. You think they would put it through here?
Yeah, man. You'd think.
Yeah, exactly, Terry. Just like Derek Carr in Houston. Although I feel like Derek Carr might have had a better career than Tim Couch, though. I mean, I could be wrong, though. Like, I'm not a fandom of either one of them franchises. I probably know a little bit more about Timmy Couch just because I'm from Pittsburgh and, like, we have such a, like, historic rivalry with the Browns. And, you know, the fact that I'm a Cavs fan, like, I'm, you know, pretty deep in the Cleveland fandoms, too. But, yeah, Derek Carr really didn't have that great of a career either. Or not Derek, David Carr. Didn't have that solid of a career, but I thought he was better than Tim Couch because he at least like had a pretty successful backup career afterwards. Let's see if I can organize yours by sport. Be fancy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have considerably more basketball as well, just like I did.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take some things that maybe, I'd have had reserved for SGC or something like that. I might even take a few of those and put it towards this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, man. Like, because normally, like, for example, even like some of the stuff in here, like normally I would probably reserve for like an SGC, you know what I mean? Like the, like the Kobe's, like Gary Payton rookies, LeBron, or like, Burrows and stuff. But yeah, I mean, with their pricing, man, like I would probably just send them here too.
Yeah. Like I have like a couple, like some Halliburton, some Wiseman, nothing like really high end, but
yeah,
that would be a consideration for this submission as well, just to get it in and at least get it graded. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I think I'm going to send in some of Glenn's stuff too. I just need to. I'm probably going to have like a one-on-one FaceTime to figure out which one of his cards. Oh, here's your other stuff, dude. Let me show you these real quick too. This is the stuff I was holding for your PSA. You got the, well, I guess I didn't really know where this was to. I just stuck it in there. It's one of the newer ones you got. Gary Trent. Do you want that to go?
What? Throw that in.
Okay, throw that in. Trey Young lottery ticket.
Trey Young, I'm probably going to hold and send probably elsewhere once prices go down, Lord willing.
James Harden.
That's going either HGA or PSA.
Okay. Aaron Judge Chrome.
Same thing. Not in that pile.
Okay. Anthony Edwards Donruss.
Probably hold on to that one too.
Okay. Yeah, I figure most of these you're probably going to hold on to, but I figure I'll show you just in case you want to add any.
Hold, please.
Hold. Yep. The rookie auto of Zach Collins.
Probably hold.
Okay. This is a hold too, right? The LeBron baseball.
Yeah.
Look how sick this is too, guys. This is a LeBron James, like legitimate upper deck baseball card his rookie year for the Indians. That thing is sick. You got 3 of these.
Yeah, that's all going to PSA for sure.
I figured. PSA, Magic.
Yeah, that's going to PSA.
Yeah. Tiger, PSA.
Yeah.
Stockton, PSA.
Yes.
Okay, Shaq. It's another Shaq. That's going to PSA. Jordan, 90.
You know what? I may send that just to see what it grades.
Okay. Bird, 88.
Hold that.
Same with Magic.
Yeah, hold Magic too.
Okay. We got the LeBron James blue from Optic.
That's going to PSA.
Okay. The Larry Bird playing card thing.
PSA. Those are supposed to be a
Jordan baseball is all going to PSA.
Yeah.
Got the DeAndre Hunter auto.
PSA for sure.
Harden McDonald's.
PSA.
Curry, is this McDonald's too? Or I mean, PSA too?
Yes.
Murray?
PSA.
Yeah, I figured.
Or possibly HGA if we ever can get in.
Jaylen Brown press proof?
Hold that too.
Kobe?
Hold.
LeBron?
Hold that too.
Another Curry rookie.
Hold that.
And then you got a KD and a LeBron.
Hold both of those two.
Cool. Yeah, I figured that most of what I had in this blaster for you was going to all be like above like this caliber or this tier. But figured before prices go up, I might as well at least try to add whatever you wanted that I have here at the house. So I'm probably going to be sitting here till like midnight adding every single thing I can find. Oh, thanks, Stash. Yeah, those are all of Marty's like to be graded cards. So let's see. Basketball. Let's start with football. So I only have a few football cards for you. 2020. Panini. Where's Prism? 334. I'm just gonna add that.
What are you adding?
The number. I think that's pretty cool. Sometimes when you put in the card number, it actually pulls up the player like it did the CD Lamb here.
Oh, nice.
That's kind of cool. Yeah. I guess I should probably ask you any of these you want subgrades on.
No.
I'll go through them. You want no subgrades on any of them?
Nah, I'm not gonna waste my time.
Okay, cool. Add 2 cards. Hey, Susanna. Good to see you. I appreciate you stopping in. How's eBay going? I know that you had just started your eBay selling journey. Why didn't that not go in? That makes no sense. Back. Grading. Next. So I'm just going to have to do it again. Start with football. 2020. Panini.
See what happens when it fills in itself.
Yeah, you know, it finally works the way it's supposed to, and then it craps itself like immediately after. 4. Boom. I like that. Bulk. Add to cart. There we go.
Nice.
That should be right now, I believe.
Cool.
Dude, your CD Lamb is right next to my Dick Ambrose. How amazing is that? That's like the best day of CD Lamb's life.
Yeah.
He's really made it now. He'd be watching this stream like, is this guy like mentally challenged? To which I would say probably.
Yes. Hey, Mr. Dick Ambrose was ranked 94 out of the top 100 Browns of all time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's number 94 all time. And when you figure you get 53 a year, that's pretty good. Let's see. RYJHE. Yeah, dude, I hope that these are pretty liquid slabs. Like I said, I've never tried to sell one of these yet, but the way I look at it, it can't be any more difficult selling their stuff than it is GMA.
I'd imagine not.
And it's basically the same price. Well, it was the same price. Now it's cheaper. It's now like half the price of GMA. Manufactured Panini. What is this playbook?
It is for now, at least.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's going in immediately. Next up, card number NU-14. That kind of sucks though, dude. Like I was actually really looking forward to like getting the new GMA slabs in this order too. Like I was actually kind of excited about getting some of their new slabs, and now it's like womp womp womp.
Yeah, they've been good for that.
Yep.
I mean, going from what 6 to 8 to 12.
Yep. Uh-oh. Comes a fireman. I got a fire station right at the bottom of my hill, and this thing is roaring down the hill. Dang. Lord help them. Manufacturer Panini. This is a Prism, I think. Yeah. Oh, here come the Popos, too. Dang. It's going down out here, guys. I guess I probably should mention I live in the hood as well, so that's not like an abnormal occurrence around here. Little TV12 action.
Man, it's going down in New Con.
Dude, it really is, man. It's going down for real. Yeah, it's like really working now. All of those panickers must have already put through their submissions.
Damn, we're late to the boat on this one too.
Well, I didn't know till like the afternoon that GMA had raised their prices, so I literally spent the entire day filling out their submission form and trying to set up a spreadsheet and like doing like all of the regular work I do for one of their submissions. So like, yeah, I literally wasted an entire day trying to put that submission. Well, technically 3 days, because I've been like eye testing the heck out of this submission for like the last 3 days. Shining Stars. I'm guessing, is this gold? Or is it just regular Shining Stars? I'm just going to go regular. Card number SS1. I hate these like weird numbers with like letters and stuff in them.
Yep.
All right, let's see if I spelled that right. Does that spell acetate? Today's word, children, is acetate. Hey, stop fighting over there. You ever hear that phrase, fighting like cats and dogs? Like, I finally understand what that means now that I own both cats and dogs. Like, my cat, like, tortures my dogs just for fun. Like, he enjoys it. Let's see, this is a Fleer, 1990 Michael Jordan. I'm going to be shutting this live down here momentarily, though, guys, because, like I said, I do have a couple buddies of mine that are going to be going live this evening, and I want to jump over and support them. But I appreciate all of you guys who have hung out for 3 hours, literally watching me submit sports cards and ramble. So good looking out on that front, guys. I will be back tomorrow morning at noon. Well, I guess afternoon. I will be back at noon Eastern time tomorrow with a pre-recorded video. It's going to be a premiere. It'll most likely be me and Marty at the card show. So definitely stop by and check that out. It'll be a really good one. But we will see you guys